Well, welcome everybody to the Underwatch. A couple things before we get started today. If you know someone who wants to play in Gmeric games, send them my way. I'd love to talk to them about getting into a campaign waitlist or getting into a one-shot. I will be doing some one-shots coming up soon, so look for those announcements first on Patreon and subsequently in the Discord and then social media. I also have the Patreon over at patreon.com/GMEric. We did a product reveal there earlier today, and that is really cool. We do art sneak peeks, etc. over there as well. We also have the YouTube channel where we have the GM tip videos, archives, and podcasts. If you do watch that stuff, do hit the thumbs up. It does help me out a ton, get the word out there about the service. And we have the clip contest going on. Lastly, we have the GMEric hats and dice over at gmeric.com right on the front page. And those hats do fit even my massive dome. So if you're interested in getting one of those snapback hats that fits everybody, go check that out. They're really nice white hats. In fact, I have one right here. Here's the hat. These are really pretty hats. And they have the Gmeric logo on them. So check those hats out. They're really neat. Well, let's go ahead and get you guys started, because it's time to play some D&D. And that's why you guys came here. Alrighty. You guys are adventuring the lands of Toivoa. Specifically, we are down here in this lovely heart-shaped area with marks pointing towards Malaja Rock. This continues to get slightly more elaborate each time, which is more fun. You've been contracted here by a woman by the name of Cass, who has asked you to come in and help clear out the Sanctum of the Starfall to ensure that things that belong in there stay in there, and to rescue lost adventurers who have gone missing within its walls. Last week, we left you guys within the Underwatch Bastion, prepared to get a long rest. And I have clicked on the wrong pages here. I apologize. There we go. As you guys are currently at the Bastion resting. You guys have selected to hit the long rest button and should have done so at the end of last session.
I did not, so I'll do it now.
Hey, correct me if I'm wrong. We also leveled up to 7, right?
That
Yeah,
is incorrect.
Oh,
No, now you're just taking back what you said.
Can you hit the long rest button on Thunder for me, please, sir?
I can, yes sir. Give me a few moments and I will do so. I will let you know when that has been refreshed.
Yeah, I went and looked. I'm like, oh, I don't have it.
Yes sir. Thunder is going to be controlled today by Joe Twicky, and Thunder is okay. He is fine. He's just out of the pocket today and unavailable.
You could say that.
Yeah, he
You
is.
don't get much more out of the pocket
did
than
say
where
that.
he is.
True. He is very far away.
Oh. Star Moon.
I believe he is in the Alaska.
Yes.
Fishing.
Close.
I'm unsure if he's fishing or what he's doing, but I believe he's visiting family and vacationing. We wish him the best,
Nope.
and we wish that he does not get eaten by a moose.
Or Yeti.
Yeah. I'll worry. A good fear to have.
If he's near Fairbanks, we wish him to go meet Brad at the farmer's market.
I don't believe he is.
I don't believe so either. I think he's much further south.
I believe it's, well, I got a lot of call. Alaska Airlines. You can keep going with what you're doing.
Yes?
He is. I'm just looking up something weird.
Understood. For the record, that is standard operating procedure for most of our campaigns.
Yes.
Looking up weird things.
Looking up weird things. It's
Usually
legitimate.
I'm looking up weird D&D things, that'll be fair.
That's kind of weird.
All right. So, as you guys wake up after having taken your long rest, you guys had decided to wake up the next morning instead of going in without having a long rest at your disposal.
And I made orc surprise for breakfast. Or actually, it was giant surprise. Sorry, it was giant surprise.
What was the surprise?
If I told you, it wouldn't be a surprise.
Understood.
Bacon? I hope it's bacon.
Listen, I can't get cannibalism going good and strong if I tell them where it is.
You know, probably fair.
Wiki,
How did
wiki.
you learn to cook this stuff?
Well, you see, my tribe, when we were running around, we're pretty nomadic, so we kind of, eat whatever we find, whatever's alive, dead, and hasn't killed us. It's kind of a battle of the fittest type of thing, because either we win or we get eaten. So it's an eat or eat world. Or I guess be eaten. We still haven't quite figured out how to handle dragons yet, though. They're probably the biggest cause of gobok death in Australia.
You should
Well, we
probably
do have-
learn that skeleton in the other room.
Yes, we do have that skeleton. We could probably grind its bones into some sort of meal.
I mean, we could. I can make some bread out of it. Make some pot pie stuff. There's lots of things I can do with it.
Oz,
Be
you've been
some
granted
mighty
inspiration.
pricey bone meal.
Well, I mean,
meal.
Dragon bones.
it's free right now. It's not really that pricey. To be fair, I didn't really understand the whole copper, silver, gold thing until I came here because we never really ever used that.
Are you referring to coin or
Yeah.
colors of dragon?
Coins.
Okay.
I go and I trade say I got a basilisk. I go and I trade its hide for a new knife or its teeth for a new cooking pan.
Bartering is certainly simpler. Back in my day, used to trade favors of just whatever tailoring these people had at the time, farmers' outfits, new pair of pants, for a week's worth of bread, or some extra wines in the cellar. It's a good trade. Coin gets in the way sometimes.
Yeah, it's kind of weird. I tried to eat the first one and I got looked at really funny. I thought it was a snack. Hurt my beak. Want to make my cooking check for breakfast here because it's fun. So let's see. It's con plus proficiency on a d20. You guys got a real good meal today. Let me tell you what.
Yeah, Oz takes a bite and he's like, well, this isn't hurting my beak, Twicky. Thank you for this.
I'm glad. We have that essence, and once we get something good, I'll make something real tasty with it. Given we live to have the next meal, which is my biggest goal right now. People
I
have
think it'll be
these
perfectly fine.
people have these grand ideas, and they have all this adventure and whatnot. And honestly, the way I go is I just want to eat tomorrow. That's all I really think about today.
Vale and Oz were granted inspiration, just for the record.
Ooh.
Thank you.
Vale will tell Lila, but it's a small room, so everyone can hear. He had an inspiring dream last night where it sounded like it was all black, but it sounded just like someone was whispering, but he couldn't it was like it was in a language he couldn't understand. And so it was nonsense. And then when he woke up, he was in the other room and he tried out that scimitar that they found, and it seemed that he was able to wield it, and he had no previous training in it. So he's explaining this to Lila because they've talked on the side before. Just saying how odd it is, and if she'd ever experienced something like that.
I have not yet. If you want, I can take a look at your scimitar.
Of course, yeah. Vale will hand it over.
And she'll just look at anything, see if it's anything wrong with it, any etchings in the side of it.
Okay. And this is the Dark Scimitar, or which one are we talking about?
Yes.
Okay.
So Vale is not proficient in scimitars, but he has a feat where after a long rest he can choose a proficiency
Yes, sir.
in a tool or skill.
Mhm.
I'm playing it now like he doesn't have full control over it yet, and he's not really sure what's happening.
That's valid.
What do I need to roll?
Forgive me if I'm
Eric?
wrong. As far as
This would be a
tools go-
religion check.
Religion.
Would that include weapons?
Um,
Ooh, 6.
you know what? I'm okay with him using it for a weapon because he doesn't use it for anything else.
Sweet.
I think that's
Tell me everything
kinda
I
fun.
know.
Sounds fun to me.
I think that's more fun than saying no. Does it make sense?
You know, now that it's... Yeah, absolutely. But now that the scimitar is a tool, you could try and pick a lock with it. I think that'd be fun.
Is Vale trying to hide this from other people in the room?
No, but it's a conversation. He's not speaking to the room, but he's not hiding it, so you could overhear it. Yeah.
I have no idea what you're talking about, Vale.
Can Oz make a religion check?
I'll hand it over to Oz.
Oz, you find out that the scimitar is related to some kind of cat god, but it's more of the fact that the runes are very feline in shape. You don't know of this cat god. It is a forgotten god.
Is this the same scimitar that's when Oz picked it up was cold to the touch before, or am I mistaken?
This one is the one that I believe was cold to the touch. This is the one we're talking about, right? Let me get the exact one here for you.
Gotcha.
So I need to go ahead and display this. Get the exact item here. I believe it is this one. Goodness gracious. Come on.
I think the cold thing was a dagger or something.
Yeah, that's the dagger.
Yeah,
It's
I
not
know
the scimitar.
That's what I was... Gotcha.
Oz hands this back over to Vale and he's like, yeah, it's another thing from a long forgotten god. Cat god from long ago. There's a lot of ancient things down here.
I like the sound of cat god. I feel like it's gonna try to eat me.
Everything tries to eat you.
Well,
It does look like this, though.
Seems like Twicky's doing most of the eating down here.
hey, like I said, it's an eat or be eaten world.
Joe Cat God.
Shh.
Definitely has the same vibes.
Don't make me vap you.
No, not again.
So has this happened to you before, Vale? You find yourself proficient in something you haven't been proficient in before? With no training?
Vale's still musing over the fact that he has a sword that's from a cat god, and he's just thinking of so many one-liners that he could say, but the conversation's moved on since that. So he'll look at it with indifference, and it's a forgotten god, like a lot of them are when they don't do what you want them to do anyway. And he'll look at Oz and say, "No, actually, this is new to me."
You know, when you have a cat sword, every opportunity is perfect for a pun.
Oz rolls his eyes and starts walking out of the room
Well, what's
with his
going on?
food.
I don't get it. What's going on?
It's too early for puns.
That was a pun? Huh.
Oz doesn't think it's fair I get 9 more lives.
Heard that.
Alright, that's it for me.
So
I'm
does
out.
the cat's meow.
I'm out.
These mortals are weird. I guess humans, humanoids, whatever you are.
Ricky, did you refer to us as mortals?
Yeah, did I hear that right?
I mean,
He did.
You're like warm-blooded and things like that. I don't know.
Twiggy, did you mean mammals?
Maybe.
Vale's gonna disagree with Twiki in general.
I might need to read some more books. This place is weird.
Ooh, speaking of books, I haven't got to read the book I got the other day. Looking forward to reading up on old stories.
Old stories, old gods.
Old Oz. Everything's old here.
Old
Not very
Oz.
old,
I meant to say old gods, but yes, old Oz.
Oh.
Are you calling me old?
What's the name of this?
Oh.
Is it a kobold shaman?
Boykin.
Boy,
And I will put here.
Boykin. That's right.
Boykin.
Wait.
Yes. Oh,
Well,
Is it
Oz is
Boykin
just
or
kind of
Boyan?
like eating his orc surprise from his bowl. He just looks down at Boykin. He's like, "If you don't mind my asking, how old are you, Boykin?"
Boykin.
Boykin.
I think I'm 2. I'm
I was
old.
told too.
Yeah, Oz kind of like looks up and he's like, "Oh yeah, that was a stupid question." He looks over at Cass and he's like, "We're finding very, very old things down here."
Like Boykin.
Yes, like Boykin.
Yes, indeed. The Sanctum of the Starfallen was created before time that has been recorded. We believe it was created by a celestial presence. We're not exactly sure why or what all's imprisoned there, but it's been here for as long as anyone can remember. It's only since the earthquakes happened that we've managed to gain access. Again.
You're gonna die in there. I'm calling him now.
How many groups have you sent down there, personally?
Personally,
Are we the
just
first
you.
ones, or okay? How many on record?
On record, the Underwatch stood for several hundred years, and then the Great War happened and, well, Malajarok fell upon it. Since then, it's been buried until the earthquakes uncovered it. And now, we're here to rescue a group of adventurers that went down here and make sure that nothing comes out. Exarch Crossvag would be quite cross if the city were overrun by the creatures within.
How long again has it been since the adventurers were last seen, since they last ventured down?
3 weeks.
3 weeks.
We found any
Well, I
sign
hope
of them?
I don't believe so. But for their sake, I hope they have someone of Twicky's caliber. As far as
Roll a
goes.
history check real quick. Let's see what he remembers.
What Jack remembers? Oh,
Yeah.
boy. 18.
All right, with an 18, you guys did find a playing card that was smeared with blood that is of modern make.
I think that was before Jack was a part of the party.
Understood. The
Oh,
party
yeah,
is-
it
There was a card.
You probably would have seen Twiki playing with it though, because he's carrying it.
Understood.
Gotcha. Just for my knowledge, where was that found?
It was found here in the Underwatch, in the Bastion area.
In the Bastion. Okay. Sounds good.
What were their names? That way we can call out to them if we.
Let me go and grab
Just
that. To their names.
Thank you, Eric. Sorry, Eric.
I just have to go and grab the notes here.
Have we been looking for people without knowing their names this whole time?
Yes, actually.
Oh gosh.
No one ever asked Cass what their names were.
Until now.
Underwatch.
You're welcome, guys. I'll take 10 gold each.
Ah, darn it.
I will peck your toes.
All right, I'll just shut up. Run.
Jack is gonna start thumbing through his book. Oh, Cass, where do you keep the cannon for things that come through the portals?
Cannon. What
Yeah.
is a cannon?
Wait, are cannons not a thing in Toyota?
There, gunpowder is unheard of.
Gotcha. They're not. Oh, no magic
Till
cannons.
now.
Darn it. Well, I know what we're doing today.
All right, so we have Saralith Vaughn. We have Darrow Flint.
Sorry, who are these people?
These are the
These
people
are the
who
Lost
came down
Avengers.
here.
The people we're looking for.
We
Oh,
we're
the
supposed to
lost
be
party or whatever.
Right.
Okay.
Morik Kell made it out, and he's the one who reported the fact that they were gone. And Velnara made it out and died subsequently due to her injuries.
Judging by the fact that we didn't know their names, I assume nobody has interrogated them recently for extra information. Morik, I mean?
Morik did not have any more information other than that they came down here and were taken by orcs and kobolds.
Gotcha. They're dead. Got it.
Have you found evidence of that? Any of their
Nope.
items?
Oh
Found
no,
a
Jack was
card.
thinking that to himself.
I found this card, and Tricky pulls it out.
Well, that appears to have belonged to Iska. She was quite the gambler. The bard
Oh,
and
wow.
rogue of the party.
Well, I pulled it out the corpse of a dead creature, so
She
I don't know if
probably
she was-
would not
she was-
have ditched that willingly.
probably not. It's mine now, though. I found it.
Was she a cartomancer?
No, gambler.
Figured out. Sometimes it comes one with the other, but good to know. I knew a cartomancer once. Never played a round of poker against them and won. But it was so much fun to try.
You like to gamble.
I do.
No.
I'm not very good at it.
You're not
Oh,
very good
God.
at it.
Not very good at it. I shouldn't have said that, but I am.
She smiles. Are you certain?
That's part of why I'm not good at gambling. Because I don't think much before I speak when I'm having fun.
With a flick of her wrist, a deck of cards appears in her hand.
Oh boy.
All
Jack's
right.
about to lose 100 gold.
Last time I saw deck of cards in Mirage Rock, things ended poorly.
All right. So, we're going to deal 2 cards. And we're going to deal these to you, Jack.
Sweet.
And we're going to send these to Jackalade. Here you go. Here are 2 cards. There's 2 cards for you. I am going to have a 10. We're playing blackjack.
Oh gosh. Hold on. This is hidden by the shadows, so let me move it around. There we go. Now I can see the 10.
Okay, so this is my 10.
Where am I looking for these cards?
Just above your portrait, you'll see the 2 cards.
Oh, there we are. Got it. Ooh, I'll take a hit.
You'll take a hit. All right. Deal 1 card to Jackalade.
I would love another card, please.
4. Wow. All right. Here we go. Someone hasn't seen Rounders. All right.
He's counting cards. Leave him alone.
Thank you for knowing the reference.
I think I win. I went over.
You went over 21. That means you bust. She will
Oh,
take your
darn.
cards. All right. So,
So what is gambling?
Oh, Twiggy, it's a bunch of fun. You should. Hold on.
I should what?
want to steal the card from my hand. Hold on. Eric's stealing all the cards from my hand.
Yep, I have taken them away.
Oh, Twiki, this is a bunch of fun. You pull cards from the deck, and I think the highest number wins.
As long as you
And
don't
then
go over
you win, you
21.
get money. Oh, you
Oh.
don't have to go over 20. Shoot.
Oh,
Bang.
I'll
Wait,
try.
there's no fire, no gunpowder. All right, you want to try? She smiles at you. We will bring out the deck of cards once again. She shuffles the deck. All right, and we're going to deal these 2 cards to Twiki. Twiki, here you go, your 2 cards. Cass's first card is going to be a 3 of diamonds.
So, is it just like whoever gets the 2 cards and has the best, closest to 21 wins, or how does that work?
You can always ask for another card. Aces are worth 1 or 11. Face cards are worth 10. If you go over 21, you lose.
Okay, can I have another card, please?
She will deal you another card. We will send that to Twiki. Here we go.
He's like, you can see he's like pointing at his fingers. Can I have another card?
She smiles, knowing that the odds are quickly stacking against you.
He's counting his fingers. He's holding like he has like a 2 in one hand and a 1 in the other, and then he's like kind of using his thumb to point at others. I think I'm good.
Okay. So she has a 3. She is going to throw away the Joker. She will take the 7, giving her a 10. She has a 17.
Oh, well, you beat me. I only had 16.
All right. So
That's a fun game, though.
it is a fun game.
I got dealt ace 2 and then a face card.
Oh,
Like,
yeah.
yeah, it was rough.
Yeah, that's bad. All right.
Couldn't have got
You're
that
pretty
7.
good
If I
at this,
got
Twiki.
that 7, it'd be
I don't get to bring out the playing cards very often, but it's kind of fun.
Alright, Cass, if we live through this next time, we'll play again, because that was kind of fun.
I'm glad you enjoyed that.
What's the point of playing it, though? I mean, it's fun, but
Usually
Is
we
there-
gamble with money, but I understand you're a little short on supplies at the moment as far as coins go.
I mean,
I know
I'm
what
short
you're
on
talking about.
everything. Have you seen me? I had to stand on a stool to even reach this table.
So, I encourage you to go down into the sanctum and find things that we can fence or sell in order to fund your adventures.
I do like these coin things now that I know what they are.
Gambling addiction.
We're gonna addict the chicken to gambling.
Oh, yeah.
We have established one thing, though. The Gabak has fingers.
Yes, Gaboks have fingers.
So because they have fingers, we now have chicken
Chicken
fingers at the available.
Hey, don't give away the recipes for my new shop, my restaurant. That's my end of the game boon. I'm gonna have a restaurant.
For the record, Cass takes care of the party. Therefore, that makes her a chicken tender.
Indeed,
Oh, gosh.
she is indeed a chicken tender. God.
Dale, can you pull out the cat sword so I can make more of those puns?
The cock.
Thunder, what are you
That's
doing?
like out of the fire.
Thunder, get over here. Sorry.
Thunder, you want to gamble some
Uh,
coins?
Was gamble? No, that's not. No, we did not do that in tribe.
Making more lore.
He's not here. We get to establish lore for the call.
Yep,
Congratulations.
they don't gamble.
No
They
gambling.
gamble. They eat spiders for breakfast.
Mm-hmm.
Just jet skiing.
Yeah, they jet ski.
Some would argue that eating
They're dead or
spiders is
happy.
gamble.
Vale, do you need any arrows? I saw that you were using your short bow the other day.
I think I'm set. I did get some arrows at the end of last.
Okay.
If you do
So
run out,
I'm-
I do have some rocks you can use.
Jack does have some rocks that you can use.
Thank
No,
you. I'll
you
take
should-
that into consideration.
Absolutely happy to help.
Y'all ready to die today?
No.
Alright.
Tricky, before we go into the bastion, do you think you could make me something, just whip up something pungent that smells kind of good? I want to see if we can try laying a trap inside.
Oh, speaking of
Maybe-
which, I have Twiki treats to give out.
That's what I was gonna ask. Yeah.
I'll give out two to Thunder because he always gets beaten up, and
Yep.
I'll give one to Oz, and I'll give one to Vale.
Okay.
Thank you, Toki.
Thank you. Yeah.
That's awesome. I just sent that in Twitch. There you go.
Got any cheese, Tricky? Something pungent?
I think I don't smell very well.
Oh.
You
Oh,
see
no
these
worries.
you see these little things? Like he points top of his nose. They're good for breathing, but they don't really smell a whole lot.
I suppose orc guts would work as well. Or something of that nature.
I've always got plenty of orc guts.
Oh, that would be great. I'll take a little bit of that. I want to see if we can go fishing in the labyrinth.
All right, well, let me go back to the icebox real quick. Hold on. All right, here you go. Where's Jack in here? There you go.
There we go.
He just hands you like a big old handful of orc guts and just like holds it towards your chest. Here you go.
It's intestines and a spleen.
This is perfect, Twiki. Thank you so much.
This spleen's one of the best parts. Make sure you use it well.
Eric, for purposes of using it as bait, how much orc gut do I have?
Vicky, how much orc guts did you give him? How many
I
pounds?
gave him a small gutbucks are small. They have small hands. A whole handful, including the spleen. So I'd probably say it's probably about 2 pounds.
2 pounds? That's a lot.
Yeah.
All right, 2 pounds of bait is a lot of bait. Just saying.
I think it's a lot of it.
Okay, you gain 2 pounds of bait.
Okie doke.
Where are you storing it?
Shoot.
The Sunday group figured out that this is not a good thing.
Let's see. I
No, no,
guess.
no.
Oh,
Nick figured out this was not a good thing.
so I think what I'm gonna do is I'm going to open one of the traps, the hunting traps, off my back. I'm going to tie the orc guts at the top with just some string, and I'm just gonna tie it down. So
You can tie it
Isn't
onto
it
the trigger.
tie it onto the trigger, and then tie
oh God,
the
what is
whole
happening?
thing to
Okay.
my back. So
All
that
right.
way, as long as nobody touches my back, it will be primed, but it'll be fine.
Wait, you're gonna leave the trap open and set on your back.
Correct.
Okay.
What could go wrong? Yeah.
I don't see
Okay.
anything wrong with it.
You sure?
Man, my back really itches. Oh my God!
All
Well,
right.
I am carrying almost to carrying capacity, so I assume my backpack is very full.
Very full. So this is on the
I'm
outside
not
of your
a
backpack set.
Yes. So
That's
that way,
what
if
I
anything sneaks up behind me, I'm fine.
Guts hanging out.
Eric's
Um,
face palming now.
Watch out for the dripping.
All
Oh,
right.
good point. I'll try not to back up. I walk behind the group.
Mm-hmm.
Yeah, I'm gonna say it might create a trail people can follow though, so be careful of the
Yeah,
dripping.
All right.
All right, we ready to go?
This is awesome. For the record, this is
I mean, it
great.
doesn't matter. Whatever.
I have never had someone do this before. Like, I've been playing D&D for 39 years now. Okay? No one has ever done this. This is like,
Glad to be in it first.
really?
Until tonight.
Okay.
Listen,
I see
the-
nothing
it's-
wrong with this.
Look,
There's
I saw it in
always-
the
Like,
D&D
you could bring him
cartoon
up
one
back.
time, but that's it.
Hey, Lila, can you grab one of the daggers out of my backpack real quick?
I'm good.
Okay. Well, I appreciate it anyway.
This is where we
I'm
have
not
bad
going
ideas.
Anywhere nearby.
All right. Cool. Ready to teleport back into the sanctum?
Yep.
I guess.
All right. In we go.
Oh shoot! I meant to grab rocks and a rope. Oh well.
I get some rocks. Oh wait, no, I
big
don't want to
rocks.
give you those. Oh.
No worries.
Jack,
I
you don't
don't
have
want-
room for rope, and there's rocks everywhere.
Maybe we should buy
I
Jack a
think
pack
actually
mule.
Thunder has
Could bring a wheelbarrow with us. Wagon.
Oz side eyes Thunder when Twiki says maybe we should buy him a pack mule.
Thunder just he kind of just looks
That's
back and glares,
racist.
doesn't say anything.
It's something. I don't know what, but
As a little aside, I ran Death House, which is a Curse of Strahd
Mhm.
supplemental,
It's one of the
for my
roots, yeah.
players about a year ago. To love it to death, pun intended. But my players, there was just two of them, and they wanted to bring their pack mule along, so they trucked it all the way through Death House, all the way to the top, and then all the way through the basement.
Poor Bill.
Just cramming it through corridors and tight places.
You guys would bring Bill the pony. I'm not responsible for that.
Maybe we're bringing Cassius.
Cassie's is not showing up. No. You guys do not get a war elephant in here.
This is bull, Eric. You know it.
Come on, Thunder,
What
let's
if it's
go.
tiny?
What is the tiny whale?
For the record,
Yeah, tiny
those
whale.
who don't know about Cassius, he is the mascot that has not been seen for months in the Friday Night Lights.
Did someone steal him, or do we just not?
He's overpowered as can
Overpowered
be.
as all hell with that party. They actually have an icon that comes up with their little avatars. Whenever Cassius is around, he shows up in the little corner of the screen.
I'm going the right way, right? I think so. You see Twiki standing on top of Thunder's head, like pointing where to go. We go down.
Squeeze through
I'll stay in the
thunder,
back
remember.
like a trap.
Thunder, your hair's getting caught in my feet.
Oh boy. Let's see. So, according to Boyek's map, that whole roundabout thing we went through last time has a bunch of cages in it. Do we want to? Where do we want to start with those?
I say we start at the no-no,
The
Okay.
nene?
the nay-nay.
Real quick before we open the door. Does anybody wanted to prep anything? As Jack's getting ready in
I
action
guess
first.
I'll prep my bow and arrow. Hold my
Yep,
action.
I'm gonna stand back here. I don't trust these doors. I've had some bad experiences, like you guys turning into dragons trying to eat me.
What are you talking about exactly?
Before we came back home, you guys all turned into dragons were trying to eat me.
Oh. I think that was the. I assume the scary door showed you that.
I didn't
I don't know what it was.
experience anything. I was having my own panic attack trying to get you all back, so.
All I know is you guys were trying to eat me. It was not fun. But then I kind of woke up and you guys weren't trying to eat me, so I got very confused.
I'm going to send Vale a message.
Why does he get special treatment?
Because he rolled an
He rolled-
investigation check.
Yeah.
They're
Still only got
hey,
13
how you
plus
doing?
5.
How's it going, girl? Pretend like something's going on.
Is this in
In roll 20.
Discord or in? Okay, I see it. Yep. So you're gonna see Vale looking at this door, trying to make sure that there's no spikes or poison or anything, and you see him kind of staring near the bottom, and he's gonna say, "Jack, I think I can." He's gonna say, "Jack, can you come over here for a second? You have one of those traps, don't you?"
Absolutely. I'll grab the one that is not set and baited, and
I need you to roll a sleight of hand
Do you want
check,
me to-
please.
the one that's for the one that's not baited.
Correct.
Okay.
The one that's not baited is inside your backpack. Yep. Need a sleight of hand check.
I suppose it is. Yes, it is. Okay. Or technically, it's in my equipment list, not on my backpack.
Okay. Regardless, it's dangling on the back of your backpack.
Yeah,
Absolutely.
that's fair.
That are
It's
you
fun too.
there?
I wonder what's gonna happen.
I think nothing wrong.
So,
Like Tom and Jerry.
you do not get bitten by your trap. However, the previously set trap snaps shut.
Oh darn! Here, let me reset this real quick, and I'll just set it again after I
Okay.
get my other trap.
Sure.
Just watching this chaos unfold. It's like Tom and Jerry, it's like the old cartoons, the trap.
Dude,
Oh,
I
wait,
love
uh,
those.
crap.
I think that Oz
Vale's
just now
gonna-
notices the trap and he just like takes a step back.
Yeah, smart.
I know, it's best back
Jack.
here out.
Jack pulls out his trap. Where would you like it to go? Just right here in front of the door?
I was gonna say, I'm sorry you misunderstood. What I wanted to say is that looking at the door, it appears that there's a chain. You can see it barely underneath that looks very much like your trap. Is it possible one of our traps is on the other side of this door, or someone took
No,
it?
it is not one of ours. I collected all of the traps before we left, and the other two are at the bash. But I do know how to trap them if you'd like me to try to do so.
Yeah, Bill will move back and give him the space.
All right. So as far as I'm aware, the chain is just meant to be secured to position, keeps you from leaving the hunting traps area. So it should be fine to mess with the chain as long as we don't get too close to the trap itself. And I'll take a look under the door, see what I can just confirm my suspicion if I can.
Jack,
Mhm.
under the door, let's roll your investigation check.
Okie doke.
4.
With an 11, you don't see it.
I'm just great at 11s today.
Yeah, it's great.
Hey, 11's an average. It's good. Vera, you said you saw a chain under here? I don't think I see it. I can't see in the dark. And
Bill. They will come up and say, well, what was it that you were going to do? Maybe I can try.
I was just going to pull on the chain, see if you can slide it under the door if you're able to see. Or if it gets caught in the door, at least we'll know exactly where it is. Keep us from tripping it. Just try and like take a stick and I'll pull out. Oh, do I have a stick? I'll pull out one of my daggers from my backpack.
Okay. Need a sleight of hand check,
Okay.
please.
That's great.
This trap
Well.
snapped shut.
Oh, darn it. Here, hold on a second, and I'll hand it one of the longer daggers I have. And I'll start resetting the trap.
Well, will this will this dagger, if I get down on all fours and get close to the door, is this gonna be able to reach it where the trap is?
Theoretically,
Or that
let's see
chain?
your sleight of hand check.
My sleight of hand.
Yes, sir. As you try to disable the trap.
Oz hears traps being triggered and like he's stabbing underneath the door. He takes another step back.
You hear on the other side of the door a loud snap. You have triggered a trap.
Sounds like you got it.
And then thud as the trap impacts the door from above.
The thud veil steps back.
Did
Thunder,
it
step
sound?
back.
Hold on. Did we hear like a sound like it was getting pulled upwards and just slammed against the door, or was it something that swung from the ceiling?
It swung from the ceiling and impacted the door.
Gotcha.
So
It sounds like we
multiple
might be
traps.
fine now, and I think I'll take the dog. Is everybody ready? I think I'll open the door.
Okay.
Vale's is going to
I-
suggest that Thunder might want to do that.
I was thinking I was shorter, so if there's another one, it's hit Thunder in the face, but it might miss me.
Okay.
It's up to y'all though.
You should probably move
I'll
back.
take the dodge action first. I promise.
Sure.
All right. I guess I'll
Thunder
move
is
back.
going to open the door.
Okay.
Hey, move.
Jackal
There-
dodge.
Dangling at head height is a trap. And it's got a letter J on the trap. Jack, you recall you did leave one of the traps behind and never picked it up. Back up in the room far to the north, way up here. Someone has retrieved your trap and set it here at head height to where it would not just attack your legs, but rather your neck.
Can you reping where that was? Because I don't remember. I thought I had all my traps. I'm gonna be completely honest.
The trap was
That's a good
left
idea.
way up here, near where the wall fell.
Huh.
It was left on the screen. The mark was left there. No one ever removed it. And
I guess I would.
for the recording, I'm going to go ahead and zoom out. So it was up
No
here.
worries. Gotcha. I guess I must have added it back to my inventory without fully clarifying that I had put it away.
Yeah.
Okay.
We
Well,
can
I got it now.
use that in the future. Yeah.
Let's see. I'll make sure I'm being explicit about picking up the
I
traps.
literally went back and watched the video just to see if you actually took it or it got left there, and it did get left there. So
Gotcha.
someone
Yeah.
has set that trap
Definitely.
once again here for you guys.
I will take that trap. I'll put it in my bag.
Okay.
Lila's
Is-
going to ready her arrow again, bow and arrow again.
Is that a sleight of hand check?
I think it's a sleight
Oh,
of hand
yeah, it
check.
is sleight of
Well,
hand
not
check.
really.
Yes.
Did you set it? Not if you set. No, not if you haven't set it.
Okay, you're able to put it in your backpack without triggering your own trap.
Oh my
god. And
It's
we'll
so
keep walking along.
I'm waiting for him to bump into somebody.
It's gonna be wondrous. I love it.
Like snap a bottle of oil and
And he's short. It's gonna
it's
like
gonna
be right near
drenched.
your glutes.
All I'm doing right now is I'm just getting all the bad trap rolls out of the way, so that way when I actually use it against somebody,
And that's where I
That's
need you guys to please roll for initiative.
darn it.
Thunder got impatient.
That's very thunder.
It totally wasn't my ADHD. Nope, it was
For
totally.
the record, Thunder has ADHD. We have established that throughout the entirety of
Yep.
this campaign.
That's why it's easy when I play him.
Indeed.
Diagnosed.
All right.
You know, the nice thing is with having a trap on my backpack, I can just walk backwards to enemies.
So, with a surprise round, because he does not see this happen, I'm going to throw a javelin. And with a 23, I'm going to pierce Thunder for 6 piercing damage.
Thunder, stop dying.
I gotta refresh.
I am damaging Thunder.
Okay, cool.
Probably shouldn't. I think that's unhelpful.
Then I don't have to do it.
You can refresh so you see that he had his
Oh,
long rest, etc.
Yeah, that's what I need to refresh for. That's all.
All good. Cool.
Hey, Shadrach.
Jack, what would you like to do?
Ooh, you first. Jack.
Get
So
some light down there,
it was a-
Jack.
Absolutely. It was a javelin that flung across.
Yes, and pierced him.
15, 20. Oh, Thunder, let's get that out of you. I'm going to cast light on the javelin.
All right.
That way it moves with Thunder.
You have a javelin of light at the moment. We're going to grant you control over this. I'm just going to put it to all players so everybody can do it. And I'm going to put javelin on. All right. Is this javelin usable, though? We shall see.
Oh, it's sticking out of Thunder right now, so I'm going to guess no.
1d10. It is still no. It's a 40% chance. So no, this javelin is not reusable.
Sweet metal stick.
Yep.
Metal stew. I should have snacks.
And I will. Yeah, that's. I don't want to move any further. I'll end here.
Okay. After Jack, we go to Vale.
Whoops, I'm drawing on your screen. I'm sorry.
Nothing new.
No, it's not. I'm good
I
at that.
totally haven't been drawing on the screen or on the map. Was not me.
We don't do that here.
No,
No.
that's all Wednesday night with C-Toad Coin. He draws entire portraits.
Okay, if I could draw as good as him, I would too, to be fair.
True.
Is it?
They
Is it
look so
vandalism
good.
control of the dungeon?
There's a reason he's a famous YouTuber.
So Vale moved his normal 30 feet. He can't see anything yet, even with that javelin. And he can't end there either. But he can bonus action to move just one over. So he's not on top of Thunder. He can't see anything, so instead he's going to say, you smell fear and I smell blood. Guess who's right? And try to intimidate.
Okay. Roll your intimidation, please.
I smell cat fur.
All right. Someone in the distance is scared as you hear a slight whimper. All right. Anything else, Vale?
Nope.
Twiki.
Twiki.
Okay, scroll.
We established
scroll.
you can speak common. We had to make that change at the start of the session. For those who were not here at the start of the session, we discovered that Twiki's character sheet did not allow him to speak common until just now.
It's actually true. 5. Let's see.
But Twiki did know, so it was very helpful in towns.
Correct.
Twiki
Yeah, no, we're
will cast Shield of Faith on the big boy,
Okay.
and then I will take the dodge action. 'Cause I can't actually see it on the corner, and Twiki's too much of a coward to go look.
All right. Mr. Oz.
Okay, let's see if I can squeeze in here. I don't even see anybody.
It's not true. You see us.
You're right.
Or just
You're right. Were they down to the left or up here? I thought they were up here.
The javelin came from up here.
Okay, yeah, then I just don't see him. Alright, then I was just kind of like squinting and looking into the hall, and he just like puts up his shield and takes the dodge action. That's it for my turn.
Sure. Lila.
She will move right up here. And she's just going to shoot randomly down the hall.
Okay. Being where you would like to shoot at.
Left or right as far as she can go. It'd be
Okay.
probably left.
Understood. With disadvantage, please.
Yes. Heck yes. Uh-oh.
Okay. You hear your arrow hit the ground in the far distance. You've shot the darkness. Congratulations.
Yes.
yeah. You should let Darkness vote for it.
I'm good at it.
All right.
Alright, so that was 5, 10, 15, 20. I'll just move up right here and that'll be the end of my turn.
Thunder.
Thunder will go. He'll say something grumbly, like a 5, 10, 5, 10, 15, 20, 25.
He's taking that javelin with him because it's still stuck in him, right?
Yes.
Yes.
And then he will. 40 feet of movement? Good lord. I'll move up the full 40, and I'll take the dodge action.
All right.
Actually, hold on. See someone now. Never mind. There's the light I
Lightning's
see it.
bonus action as well.
I've only moved, so what do I got here?
I believe if he takes a dash action, he can do a hoof attack at the end of it
He could, yes.
using a bonus action.
Yeah, or I can throw a javelin. I think I'll just do that. I think I'll take the dash and we will hoof him.
Okay.
Get hoofed. Okay, well, 10 damage if I hit. Hold on a minute. Where's the... Oh, there it is. Okay. I click like this, and then I gotta roll here.
You bludgeoned him for 10 damage. As you trample towards him, anything else, Thunder? That's movement, dash, bonus, that's
Yep.
everything.
That's everything, yep.
The orc that you have discovered swings a great axe at you. Disadvantage, a 9 misses you, and he's going to provoke an opportunity attack from Thunder as I run the bleep away.
He's gonna get asked a question, which is, why run?
With a 13, you strike him, dealing 9 damage, or 10 damage to him, because it is the Masterwork Orcish Axe. He is still conscious, but just barely. All
Why
right.
run? Ha 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 ha.
Cool.
Yeah, that'll be his turn.
Jacqueline.
Yes. I will round the corner so I can see things. I still can't see things, so move forward. Oh, there's something at the end of the tunnel. That's... I think that's out of range of the sling. It is not with disadvantage, so I'm going to make a sling attack with disadvantage
Okay.
against the orc that I can see.
And you have slain an orc.
Sweet.
And we can exit
Wow.
initiative once again.
Yippee.
It's a theme song.
You okay, buddy? You look like you have a javelin sticking out of you.
Yes. Is war decoration.
I love how Thunder is devolving more into a Frankenstein's monster than Centaur.
Oh, fire!
What about?
Hey, Thunder, when was the last time you wet the bed?
What?
When was the last time you wet the bed? Making lore. We're making lore, Eric. Don't
Jacqueline is being
Does he-
left behind once again.
Oh no, shoot. I was looking at the page. No.
How
Move it.
does he sleep standing up or what?
I do not sleep in bed.
Yeah.
Generally sleep in field where pee anyway.
Thunder
We got
sleeps
through-
in the river.
Person does.
The peas washed away.
Did we
Yeah,
go
that
through this
works.
time before? I want to say we did.
Yeah, that was the next room.
Oh, okay.
The next map.
That was that's a Sandman hallway.
Okay.
It was unfortunately not just a room.
Oh, door is closed. Door closed. Val, come. See door.
Hold on,
Okay.
I'm trying not to take anybody's space.
We'll just say he's there.
Real quick, for my knowledge, Eric, how far away would we be able to hear a trap going off if it's allowed to snap?
That depends on your perception check.
Oh, darn it.
That makes sense. Yeah.
Passive perception of 11.
Not very far.
Good to know.
Yeah. I've got 15.
I believe it's 30 feet for that, if I remember right.
Oh no.
I have no idea, I'll be honest with you.
I would have to go to double check, but
I got it.
it's not very far. All right, so with an investigation check, Vale, the door that you are investigating, which one?
But the one to the right here. Not Sandman Alley.
Not Sandman Alley. So, Vale, you moved up to Thunder, investigated the door, moved back. There are no traps on this door. However, it has been freshly closed since the last time you guys were here. Both of these doors have been.
Do we want to just we should probably recheck to see if the magic has been enabled on this door over here. We don't know if closing it maybe resets it, or if it was a one-time seal, or if it was a one-time seal, somebody may have recast it. Oz, if you'd like to give me a hand. Oh, okay, or just open it.
I didn't mean to do that. So that one.
Yes.
The Arcana.
Yeah.
This would be an investigation check.
Investigation. Okay.
Yeah.
Okay.
That's intimidation. Investigation.
So
Thank you, Jack.
You're so welcome. Looks fine to me. I don't see anything. Oz, second opinions?
I'm having deja vu effects right now. It's really bizarre.
Vale rolled really high.
Vale, you can
Looks
see,
like Vale may have spotted something there.
Yeah, Vale, you can tell that the magical trap on this door has reestablished, and you can see little speckles of sand shifting around the door.
Okay, he's gonna let everyone know there's sand under that door, and yeah, the magic has been put back on it.
Sand as in the things back, or was there sand before?
Well, that you can't.
Roll an insight check, sir.
Inside.
Okay.
Yes, sir.
Me or Vale or both?
Vale, because he's the only one who's discovered what's going on. With the 19, Vale, if you guys open this door, the sand creature reappears.
Okay. He'll let everyone know that.
It appears that this magical trap resets at dawn.
From what I hear, sounds like to me we have an infinite supply of those exploding sand balls that absorb water.
We can make a litter box for Twiggy.
Do chickens use little boxes?
I don't
Yes,
know.
they do.
Twiggy,
Turkey.
do you use a litter box?
Do you like
It's
to go
kind of go
inside?
everywhere. Have you checked under your shoes since we walked in here?
That's accurate. Does
Yeah,
Twiggy
we'll check
sleep in the bed? So how many of us sleep in beds?
I sleep in a bed.
I don't think any of us sleep in beds at the moment. I don't think we
Yeah.
have beds.
Sleep on the-
He sleeps on a shelf next to the oven.
There
I
you go.
sleep in my bedrow.
If we ever get a hotel, it'll be cheap.
No, he'd be cheap.
That's
cheap,
right.
Cheap.
I'm getting tired of these puns.
I don't want to go through Sam Person door again, okay?
I'm not gonna do anything about it. But I'm just getting tired.
You know, so remind me, we burst down the door last time and that opened it, but we triggered the magic by accident by touching it without checking first, correct?
I think so, but I still don't want to deal with it.
We didn't
We
check the
did.
door to the right, Lila.
I got
Yeah,
tired
we
of this
did.
Oh, we did?
Well, I
Okay,
fixed
I
it.
missed it.
conversation.
Yeah.
I
I
just
thought we
wanted
just did that one.
to look.
Let's not fight the sand creature right now.
Probably a good idea.
All right, so that's
buddy.
what I need you guys to roll for initiative.
Oh, darn.
Oh,
Vale with a character.
All right.
I know, I lost my stuff.
Motherland!
Oh boy.
By the way,
there I
Vale,
am.
can I get you to do me a big favor? I know it's been 12 episodes, but can I get you to go into the gear icon in Roll20 and change from Brendan Thamior to Vale?
I thought I did that before we went on today.
I don't see Brendan anywhere.
I see Brennan
I-
on the
I
bottom.
see Brennan.
You did?
On what?
The display name down at the bottom.
Not underneath the character token.
Oh,
Yeah.
yeah.
Let me go. Okay, let me see.
Yeah, it's in the gear icon display name.
Thought I did that.
All good. Just because I keep looking down and trying to reference you, and I'm like, Brendan is Vale. Brendan is Vale.
Yep.
All right, so here we get to roll an initiative for me. Oh, great. But Lila, a javelin is thrown at you. A 16 to pierce you, Lila.
No.
All right, going down the order here. Vale, what would you like to do? Because you hear a javelin impact the wall next to you.
Let's see. Vale is going to get up here from the shadows and attack with his rapier.
Okay.
Ooh, it's a 13 hit.
It does, as you punctured right through the hide armor. Obviously, he's a rogue because he's dressed in hide. As you'll deal 6 damage to him.
I like that one. That was a good one.
Thank you. Appreciate that.
I approve.
Oh, sorry. Your natural 1 was the attack roll, right? So you should have dealt 7 damage.
Yes, yeah.
Understood.
Yeah, I hit the attack. So you move 25 feet. He's going to then disengage and just move here
Okay,
to let it clear path.
sure. Oz?
Okay, where's this one at? I cannot see him. I will take the dodge action here. That's it for my turn.
Thunder.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25, 30. Oh. You're in my way, Vale. Say that in take that in Thunder translation, okay? Vale, need get past clobber orc. I'll throw a javelin.
Okay. As Thunder throws the javelin, he pierces the orc for 5 piercing damage as the orc's shoulder turns with the impact. All right.
And that'll be his turn.
Then we go to Twicky.
5, 10, 15, 20, 25. Aha! You know what time it is. Ding, 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 ding.
All right.
Wisdom saving throw.
I got a 10. Gonna suffer some
got it.
necrotic damage here.
Yeah.
I have 10 health. The necrotic damage sets in, dealing 11 damage.
Yeah.
All right. So the orc dies.
Then Twiki immediately runs over and starts pecking at its corpse.
All right. And we can exit initiative once again.
Oh man, these eyeballs are delicious.
Twiki says you see him just like this eyeball is like burst down his beak as he's eating it out of the orc's
Optic
face.
nerve is dangling. Yeah.
Yep.
So here's the issue I see. Clearly things have moved back into the spaces that we previously cleared. So I can set a trap in that narrow hallway from before, and we can watch our back this way if we want to investigate these doors. Or we can go into one of the paths that we have not traveled yet.
I think we should just check these doors.
I'm gonna.
And try to clear this area out quickly.
Alright. Then Jack's going to carefully move past Thunder and the rest of the party.
I'm not too sure how big this place is, but hopefully we can get rid of everything
Gotcha.
soon.
Do we want to just go north to south or look at the locked door that appears locked or?
And
Hmm.
real quick, Eric, I would like to set the unbaited trap right here in this
The
corner.
unbaited trap. Okay.
Unbaited
We'll
trap.
put a trap there. Understood.
And here's your sleight of hand check.
Thank you.
Oh, darn it.
It snaps around you. Yep.
Do we want to check this no-no room to clear it out?
What no room?
The one right here, and she'll point at this door.
I'll take a point of damage.
What's that? What's there between that door and every other door? Why is that door no door?
It's from the
Sure.
map, huh?
It does say there's food down this door.
Listen. That map has done nothing but lie to me this entire time.
Well, it helps.
You know what? I'll let
Yeah.
you and Thunder figure that part out. I'm gonna not be anywhere near whatever door you open because it ends badly for me every time.
That's fair.
Well, if you want, I can turn my back to whatever door we open, so that way if something does jump at us, it gets caught. I can't move past slightly. There we go. So it does get caught on the trap there, if we like.
Is like holding an action?
Yeah, like turning my back to it, just like
Yeah, yeah. You
shaking
just,
it
you just
around.
back into it. That's
So
pretty
what
great.
what door do you guys think here?
Uh,
We're looking at this
Anybody?
one, right? The no door.
Yes.
no door.
Okay.
You're preparing the trap twerk action?
I guess so.
Ooh. I rolled a 7, but I have a passive investigation
door
of
here?
15.
Okay. So you look at this door. It is sealed from this side.
Welded sealed
No.
or
You see that there are
wax?
pitons stuck in there. There's 6 of them that are holding it shut. You could remove them, but it requires a strength check of a 14.
So as
If
far
you
as you
want,
can
we can
tell-
save this for last, or it's up to you guys. I'm not too. We're gonna have to do this one way or another. So
Vale's not
And for the
strong
record,
yet.
it is a stone door.
Good to know. Real quick, just as an
If-
aside, we are assuming that the pitons were used by the Lost Adventurers, correct? Or as far as we know,
I don't know if we can assume anything. To be fair,
have
Yeah.
you seen orcs using those
Lot
sorts
of-
of tools?
a lot of weirdness down here. So.
I mean, how much dust did Vale see? How much dust on the floor in front of the door?
Vale
You know what I
did
mean? Like-
see some dust on the floor. It's a reddish texture. Looks like rust. Could be from the pitons.
And Jack, look at the pitons to see if any of them might be initialed.
Yeah, you can absolutely check the pitons. The ones here would be listed with a large letter B. And it is a
B for
crude
beverage.
B. Very, very crude letter B.
Sounds like Boyk.
Brennan. Yeah.
Sees Jack investigating the pitons and he takes a closer look as well.
Okay.
As B for butter or maybe Boykt. I'm gonna go with Boykt because that's a better guess. I don't know why would somebody initial something as butter, but it was just in my mind.
I mean, if this is, while that map has not been accurate, if there is something behind this door, it might be better to take down earlier while we still have all our energy than later. I don't know.
That's a fair point.
Oz is going to turn to Vale and say, Vale, do you still have those black gems on you?
He would, yeah.
Can I see them, please?
Yeah, they'll have to go in his backpack, but he'll go in his backpack and sift around and find them, hand them to Oz.
I was a little bit reticent to pick them up, knowing how evil they felt last time. But he picks
Yeah.
them up and he compares the
Backgammons.
B on the gem to the B on the piton.
The one on the gem is significantly more refined. The one on the piton appears to have been made by a very large hand. It is like you trying to draw with a crayon in a stabbing motion.
Okay.
The piton B is exceedingly crude. Imagine kindergartner versus calligrapher.
Okay, Oz just kind of says, "Doesn't seem like a match" under his breath, and hands it back to Vale.
Okay,
I will
they'll
have
put
to
it back
say
in the
that it
backpack.
does give you a shiver down your spine like someone walked over your grave.
Oz just shakes it off.
Yep.
Put in Vale's cold hand.
Mm.
Is that why they're so cold?
I think maybe we leave this one for last.
The last.
That's fine. Do we want to check
You
this
don't.
food one? Maybe we can find some utensils or anything
Uh,
to help Cookie out.
Well, these are Boyks. Boyks, again, Laveley, so we have to use things by her standards. I don't think utensils is very helpful, but I would certainly be surprised.
Well, we need food.
It also looks like, unless I'm misreading it, there's a door to some sort of lower compartment in this one. But that one's unlabeled, so we don't know what's back there. Could be that she never checked it, could be a cage, I'm not too sure.
Well, up to you all. If you want me to investigate another door, I can.
I think Jack can investigate the door.
Yeah, well, Jack can give it a try.
So good at this.
Yeah.
All right, you're checking out the southern door there.
Southern door,
Yes.
food door.
All right, with an
door.
investigation check, the door is not locked nor trapped. However, it is closed, and there's a little latch on this side that is keeping it closed.
Okay.
It's not locked. You can easily open it. Officially, the sleight of hand check is a 1, but
It's good to know.
Alright.
I might fail
Lila
it.
is going to ready her longbow. Just in case she sees anybody.
sure.
Jack will take the dodge action and put his back to the door. Thunder, can you maybe do the honors,
Let me open the door.
please?
I think that which door? Are we opening this one?
Southern, yeah.
All right. Wait, I'm talking to Twiggy. Lila, can you please move?
He's like backing up.
I need the full 4 squares for Thunder here. So.
I can open it from the side.
No, I
Okay,
get it.
Jack.
He hates being canon. I get it.
You guys
Uh,
hear rustling inside the room, but you do not see anything yet.
Be careful. There might be those boulder things or the little squid hat.
Judging
whatever
from the last
hell they
time,
are.
I think the border things is a good call. And Jack says to the group, should I start backing up?
Thunder goes, hello.
Okay.
If nothing replies.
He'll take a step inside.
Jack will also take a step inside.
As he steps inside, I need you guys to please roll for initiative.
Hell yeah.
I gotta bring my javelin of life here. Ooh, man, these initiative rolls for Thunder. Excuse me, cats.
All right.
Tell Shadrach to play Thunder.
As a creature falls down upon his head with advantage.
I didn't go for the trap? Dang it.
No, he went down for Thunder's head.
Well, sounds like Thunder's getting the next hat.
So, we're going to try to wrap around Thunder with a 9. We failed to do so, as Thunder apparently saw it coming. All right.
His majestic hair just brushed it away.
All right. Here we go. Lila, what would you like to do?
Let's see. 5. Oh, there it is. Gonna shoot at him. Oh no. 17 hit.
A 17 does strike it, yes.
5 damage.
Excellent. Good shot.
And that will be the end of my turn.
Cool. Then it becomes the food's turn. As the food in the room tries to get out of the room. Here we go. We are going to try to rush past Thunder towards Jack, where we're going to try to get past him because he's not filling the doorway. And I can make it to here. Right there. All right.
Doesn't want to go for the trap? Darn it.
No, he's trying to escape. All right, so he makes it to there, and then I'm going to dash. Oz and Lila and Vale could all take opportunity attacks. Twiki, you can as well, as I'm going to try to move to there.
What is this thing we're seeing?
It is
Yeah.
a small rock creature that rolls out of the room.
Two.
These things, man.
I will try to chop with thunder.
Okay.
So
Thunder will slash it, dealing 7 damage.
Oz has Warcaster, so he's going to try to Toll the Dead.
Okay. Wisdom saving throw coming through for me. I got a 16. I resist your Toll the Dead.
Okay.
And we've got
Jack.
Go ahead.
Jack doesn't have a weapon, so I guess he's gonna try and punch it.
Okay.
You try to stab it and missed.
Yep. All right.
Evan.
The food comes running out of the hall here. All right. Then the Dark Mantles are going to move forward. And one of the Dark Mantles goes there. And another comes out to here. And we're going to use Darkness. So, Darkness goes out in all directions here. And the darkness for the Dark Mantles goes out 15 feet.
Oh,
All right.
Jack can't see more. Okay.
All right. So 15 feet of darkness wraps around you. And Jack, we are going to attempt to wrap your head in a hat.
Okay.
With advantage, a 20 to wrap around your head.
Yeah, that'll do it.
All right, you're going to suffer 6 bludgeoning damage. You are now blinded and suffocating.
Sweet. I have 2 Dark Mantle hats now.
All right, the other one, who now is on its turn, is going to attempt the same thing on Thunder. With a 24, I wrap my cloak self around Thunder's head. He is blinded and suffocating.
Thunder has an AC of 20, so.
Yeah, it's a 24 because you can't see him.
Oh, because from the other one. Yeah, that tracks.
Yep. All right, so Vale, you are currently inside of magical darkness. You cannot see anything. What would you like to do?
Vale would attack this mantle because he saw it before it went dark, so at least he knows the general area.
Yep.
Let me try that. And is this with disadvantage?
Yes, sir.
Okay. Ooh, an 8. Yeah.
Okay, unfortunately, that will miss.
He's going to. He knows it's over there. He's going to. Bonus action. He's going to disengage and move here.
All right. Cool. Jacqueline, you are currently blinded and suffocating.
Muffled screams. Thank you. I guess I'm gonna just try to back up and hope nobody's in the way, and then try and take it off.
Okay.
If I can. Oh, where'd I go? There you go. It's a. What's the check again?
It is to escape this thing. I need you to roll an athletics check with DC 13 to pull it off.
No.
You are still inside of it. All right. Cool. After Jack, anything else?
No. I guess I'll. Actually, you know what? If I fall prone, does that make it prone as well?
Yes.
I would like to fall prone.
All right.
Give people advantage on it.
Sure. Twiki, you are the only one not in the darkness at the moment.
Oh, why are you guys running away? Why is this little stone guy's running away? Why is it all dark now? Well, I hope you guys are alive. Because if you're not, well, I'm going home, I guess. So, please be alive.
We can take the dodge action.
All right. The orc's dead. We don't need to worry about him. A Twiki, stun, Thunder. What would Thunder do? Is he's got one of these things on his face right now.
He's gonna bash the not the sharp side of the axe, but like the flat side against his face.
Understood.
So I'll roll this with disadvantage. A 15 hit.
A 15 does strike it, dealing 13 damage to it. Excellent.
Ugh. You kind of hear a grunt through the dark mantle as he's hit himself in the face.
All right.
That'll be his turn.
Oz.
Okay, Oz sees two dark mantles right next to each other right here, right?
Yes, sir.
No, he doesn't see them
Magical
because,
darkness. Right.
yeah. Can't see shit. Okay,
Do you hear Jack muffledly screaming on the floor? So you have a general idea.
okay. Okay, maybe Oz will try to walk towards the muffled rise. And he's going to try to grapple that dark mantle.
All right.
Probably unsuccessfully.
Cool.
I hate to do this to you, Oz, but I just want to check with Eric. Trap is against the ground, so there's no danger, correct?
Oz. I should have rolled this
Sorry.
for. Let me roll it for the dark mantle first because I should have done it for the dark mantle when I wrapped myself around you. So we'll do that first. So the trap went off. I need to suffer 1d4 damage on the dark mantle because I grabbed a hold of you.
Awesome.
So Oz is at no danger here because the trap did snap shut. How much damage did I suffer?
Oh, D4.
All right, and Oz, you're trying to use your athletics against it.
Yeah, I rolled a 5.
Okay,
There you go. You take 3 damage.
3 damage from the
on
trap, and I can't move away from you. That's great. The dark mantle is going to resist your attempt to pull it off of Jack.
Okay, that's it for my turn.
All right, Lila, what would you like to do? Is you cannot see anything.
I would have seen it go there before the darkness, so I will roll with disadvantage to try and shoot it.
Okay,
Longbow attack, go! That's good.
a 21 pierces it, dealing 6 damage. Good shot.
And that'll just be the end of my turn.
All right. The Geonids will continue running. They do not want to be here. And they're going to run away.
Oh boy, I hope they despawn.
Essentially, they are not a threat. They have been cooped up and kept for food. So they are running away. And for effective side, they are going to go back to all the rebel that you guys already discovered and go live happily ever after.
Well, that's good.
Until we go back there.
So we
That's,
come back and
that's
kill
up to you
them.
guys, in which case there's another 4 of them over there. Alright, the Dark Mantles. I have Lila and Oz right here. So 1d2, who am I going to try
Go
to
for
wrap?
Oz.
No,
Damn it.
Lila.
I mean, don't go for anyone.
Lila with advantage. We try to wrap our face around yours with a 10. You managed to bat me away. Jack, you are currently being crushed. Does a 19 crush you?
A 19 does crush me.
For 6 bludgeoning damage.
That's lovely.
And Thunder is going to get crushed for 5. With Shield of Faith, right? Yeah.
Yeah.
All right. Got it. Applying that now. Cool. All right, that is the Dark Mantle's turn. Vale, what do you want to do?
Vale's going to move up because he knows he saw that one before the lights went out.
Yes, sir.
But actually, I'm gonna move up over Lila's. But
Sure.
I'm just gonna
You
stay
can
here.
hear them. You just can't
Yeah.
see them.
He knows that one's there, so he moves forward, but he hears all the commotion with Jack down here. So he's going to attack this one with disadvantage.
Okay. And with the 16, you pierce it.
Yeah.
All right. You get 2 strikes now, or just the one?
Just the one.
Okay.
The other one was an error.
Gotcha. All good. Well, you will deal
Oh, I thought it
disadvantage.
was like disadvantage.
It is.
Yeah.
You're right. But a 16 still hit. So you dealt 7 damage to it.
Okay.
You don't get your sneak attack because you have disadvantage.
That's fine. It's all black, so he can't really make any jokes. So he's going to disengage and move back to his original spot where he's at.
All right. Jacqueline, you are currently covered in this creature and laying on the ground.
I did feel people trying to pull it off me, correct?
Yes.
Okay. Since... Alright, stupid question. The trap is metal, but that doesn't count as metal armor, correct? For the purpose of Shocking Grasp?
Correct.
Alright, long shot, but I figured I'd try. I'm gonna cast Shocking Grasp on it.
All right. This is with disadvantage because you can't see it.
Oh, okay. Then there's it one more time.
All right. You do strike it, dealing 6 lightning damage.
Sweet.
All right. Now, wait, does Shocking Grasp have verbal components? You can't say Shocking Grasp.
Oh, fuck. Sorry.
Verbal components are a thing.
Yeah, my bad.
All good.
Pinch it really
I
hard.
don't have silent spell. Dang it. I think all my spells are verbal. I'm going to, I guess, take a dagger from my belt and try and slash it.
Understood.
Because nothing could go wrong there.
Right.
Disadvantage.
Yes,
Here you
please.
go.
All right. The 16 you did pierce it for 5.
Sweet.
All right. Cool. Mr. Twicky.
Guys, are you still alive? I hope you're still alive. I don't hear a whole lot besides random clangs, and I can't see anything, and it's kind of scary. I'll wait here a little bit longer. Please come out. Oh, no.
It's the dark squids, Twicky. We need help.
What am I gonna do against dark squids?
Something. Grab 'em.
Something.
I'm
All
2
right.
feet tall.
Hold on. Do I have? I think almost all my spells require sight.
I'm in the same boat.
Mm-hmm.
Same.
You guys.
Okay. No,
All my list spells require sight too.
Hold on.
Dark
I
Mantles
have an
are
idea. Yeah.
so mean at this level.
Oh,
They really are. And Vale can't see in the dark yet.
and it's not like they're actually.
One magic dog.
Here's my problem: is they're not really attacking. They're
Yeah.
just.
I know what you're
suffocating.
talking about. I'm taking damage.
So like, it's one of those ones where I can't use like Sanctuary because they're not rolling an attack. They're just choking you out, which is different.
No, it counts as an attack.
Oh, does it?
Yes, sir.
Not for the purposes
Okay.
of armor class, once they're attached, correct?
No, I still have to beat your AC.
Okay, I will cast
Oh, right.
Sanctuary. I'll cast Sanctuary on Jack.
Okay.
I'll take dodge action.
Yeah, while attached to a target, the Dark Mantle can attack only the target, but has advantage on all attack rolls.
Sanctuary's +2 AC?
Nope, I have to roll a Wisdom saving throw to crush you.
Oh.
Until you do something
it-
offensive.
I'm thinking of Shield of Faith. Got it.
Right. Cool. And Sanctuary is not a concentration spell. Do you have to be able to see him for that, Twicky?
Nope. It
All
says you ward a creature within range against attack.
Understood. What would Thunder do then?
Thunder again is going to smash himself in the face with the axe.
Okay.
I feel like that's a very Thunder thing to do.
Yes, it is.
And
And he
17
bashes
for
it for 7 damage. You hear a loud clang as the axe crushes into his face.
and you kind of hear you can almost hear a grunt through the dark mantle that's holding onto him.
Mm-hmm.
And that'll be it.
All right, Oz.
I was going to try to grapple this dark mantle.
Okay. As you attempt to grab a hold of it, you do not grab it because I rolled
So
my
close.
defensive roll. Yep.
Okay, that's it for my turn.
All right. After Oz, we go to Lila.
I'm gonna do the same thing.
Okay.
Kill it, please.
With a 21, you will pierce it, dealing 8 damage. Got it?
And then I'll just stay there.
All right. The Dark Mantle's turn comes up. Lila or Oz, I'm going to try to wrap heads here. 1d2. Lila.
Damn it. I mean,
A 22 wraps around your
oh, wait.
face.
Yeah, that hits me. Yeah.
All right. You are going to suffer 4 bludgeoning damage from that. Jack, I'm going to try my wisdom saving throw to crush you. Twiki, I got a 17. Does that pass the sanctuary check?
Yes.
All
That's a
right.
very wise argumenter.
Jack, I'm going to critically crush you for 11.
Oh no.
What is with Jack and dying? He just loves it.
All right. As Jacqueline drops by 11 here, we go to Vale. Oh, sorry. I need to try to crush Thunder, which I failed to do so. All right, Vale, what do you want to do?
So Vale's just hearing this in the darkness. I think he would hear or feel Lila push up against him or something with this thing on her head. So he's going to attack what's right in front of him.
Sure.
Lila?
Kills me.
Okay, with disadvantage because you can't see what's going on. The 19 still
Nice.
pierces the Dark Mantle for 5 damage.
That's weak. He's going to disengage and step 1 back.
Cool.
Would sneak attack work?
It does not because he has disadvantage.
He doesn't. Yeah, that's why it's so bad. Yeah.
All right. After Vale, we go to Jack, who is currently sanctuaried, suffocating, and blinded.
So if you
Trying to
attack
break-
Jack, it'll break the sanctuary.
Correct. But if I try and break free, that does not count as an attack, correct?
Correct.
Correct.
Okay.
On
I'm
offensive. Yeah.
going to roll on the floor.
Well, I find it
5,
offensive, but for the rules, no.
Just roll into the middle of the group if I can.
All right, need you to roll your athletics check to be a 13. We're
Oh,
going
I
to
was
stay
trying to
right
pull the-
there.
Sounds good. I'll beat it 13. I'll do it real quick.
Thank you for staying
Deputy
right
13.
here.
Okay.
All right. As, that's your action.
Yeah.
Your speed's 0 right now, so we go Twiki.
Ah! I hope you're still alive.
Me too.
It's dark and scary in there, and I still can't do a whole lot. Go team, go! Yeah!
Nothing to dodge action.
All right.
Was that Goofy?
Cheerleader.
Woo-hoo-hoo-hoo.
He's cheerleader chicken.
All right. As Cheerleader Chicken continues, we go to Thunder.
Thunder will continue to bash himself in the face.
Okay.
Also, because it's amusing to me to watch Thunder bash himself in the face.
If he's not here, we get to do this. And he will hit for 11, killing the Dark Mantle that is on his face. All right. It falls free. Thunder is no longer blinded. He is free to continue.
Well, he's still blind because he's in another aura.
Correct.
He left from one to the other, but he can breathe.
Yep.
Dark fish.
All right. Oz.
I was just still trying to fumble through the darkness, grab the dark mantle that's on Jack.
Cool. Unfortunately,
Okay.
it is really wrapped around him.
Yep, that's it for my turn.
All right, Lila, what do you want to do? Is you are currently blinded and suffocating in darkness.
I am just going to try and hit it with my hand.
All right, you're unarmed strike with
Yes.
disadvantage.
Eee.
A 9. Unfortunately, that will not strike it.
And then I just stand there. I just stand there.
All right, we're going to try to crush Lila's head with a 17.
Nope.
All right, we're going to try to crush Jack's head with an 18.
What do you have against my head, Eric?
Wait, hold on. You have to roll the wisdom saving
Oh,
throw.
you're correct. 1 sec. Wisdom saving throw. 16.
Yep, you can crush his head.
All right, I crush your head for 7 damage with an 18, Jack.
Thank you very much. I'll take it.
All right, that is the 2 dark mantles that are still alive. We go to Vale.
Okay, I mean, Vale would move up again and attack what's right in front of him, I think.
Yes, sir. Getting half the party wrapped up in dark mantles. All right, with disadvantage the 9. Unfortunately, your rapier
9 was-
missed
Okay.
as it slid
Yep.
directly next to Lila's hat. Fortunately, not piercing it.
Yes, yeah. Vale will disengage and move back.
All right. Jackalade, you are currently blinded, sanctuaried, and suffocating. What would you like to do?
Well,
Can you take a potion or something?
You cannot. His
No.
mouth is covered.
Ah,
Pour it on you and
Um,
rub it into your skin.
That's not how that
Lotion.
works.
Like a
I'm
lotion.
gonna try and just remove it again.
There, if you had
Nope.
Keaton's ointment, you could do it, but you were unable
what
to pull
about,
free.
can you
Anything
do a
in my
Twiki
head?
tree, like, suppository?
We established earlier that does not work as a suppository. Thunder asked for that not to work.
Yes, this is true.
That's canon.
Yeah.
That's canon.
All right. So after Jack attempted to get free, we go to Twiki.
Twiki is still gonna be doing his, panic life. And
Hope you guys are doing okay.
No answer.
All
I
right.
have no idea if we're doing okay, Twiki.
What do you
Everything
want
is
me to do?
dark.
I'm sorry, I can't do anything about it. That he'll take dodge action.
All right. Thunder.
Thunder will feel over for Jack and try to rip the dark mantle off of Jack.
All right.
Athletics.
Need to be an 8. He
It
pulls
says-
it off.
20.
Yep.
Says, I think Jack might be dying.
Thank you. Thank you.
He goes, dark fish, and he's like crushing it in his hand, but like he doesn't have another action, so that was his action, but that's what he's doing.
Cool.
Yeah.
He pulls it off, and we will put it up close to you guys. He'd hold it right there. All right.
He's grappling it. He's grappling it right there. It's kind of like crushing with his hand. That'll
Sure.
be his turn.
Love that. All right, Oz, what do you want to do?
Okay, this other one's attached to Lila, right?
Correct.
Okay, let's try to start grabbing that one.
Sure. As Oz reaches up,
Oh, here we go.
you managed to pull that one off. You were now grappling a dark mantle.
Okay, yep. Just gonna hold it there. Just kind of like trying to hold it out away from my face while it's wriggling, and that's it for my turn.
All right. Lila, you are no longer suffocating or blinded. You're just in magical darkness.
Okay, that's cool.
Eric, real quick, did the dark mantle that was grappling me ever break free of the trap? I don't think I've ever been checked for that.
No, but you haven't
Or does
attached
it-
the trap to anything yet, so
I'm going after the dark
I'll just-
mantle that Oz
yeah.
grabbed off me.
Wait a second. The chain, when you set a trap, has to be attached to something. So you are currently dangling from the dark mantle
Oh, great. Okay.
that Thunder is holding.
Thunder! Thunder! Swinging back and forth.
Yep, swinging back and forth like a pendulum. All right. So Lila, you're going to attack this one here.
Yes.
You've slain that dark mantle. It dies as you shoot it from Oz's hands.
And I will stand there.
All right.
And I do not.
The dark mantles. We're going to go ahead and roll this here. the dark mantle that Thunder has is going to try to wrap itself around him.
I can't do that. Well, it's grappled. Is it a contested
it
check?
can absolutely attempt to grab around his face.
Okay, that'll hit for 4.
Yep, we're going to give 4 damage to Thunder here, and Thunder will once again be blinded and suffocating. As Thunder's gone down to 26 hit points, we go to Vale.
Okay, Vale will move forward and try to attack this dark mantle.
Okay. You will critically strike the dark mantle. This is going to be big right here.
Okay, cool.
Oh, with disadvantage. Sorry.
I had disadvantage. Yeah. It would have been cool.
Would have been cool. It's still cool because you dealt 9 damage, which is a third of what it had left. Down to 18 hit points now.
He'll disengage and be disgusted with all this hugging that's going on.
Too emotional.
Ew, affection.
I get a very Raven vibe from Vale, just saying. Teen Titans. All right, Jack, what do you want to do? As you're currently dangling from a chain.
I don't know it. I guess it's very easy for me to find the dark mantle. So I'm going to shocking grasp it.
Okay. Do you have to be able to
Because I
see
wanna
it
walk
or not?
Nope. As long as I touch it.
Understood. You electrocute it for 7 lightning damage, causing it to lose its reaction.
Sweet. And I'm gonna just try and tug myself free of the chain and move away if I can.
Okay. Need you to roll a dexterity saving throw of a DC 13 to get free of your trap. You're fine.
I'm great at these. I'm gonna waddle away, I guess.
Waddle, waddle.
Yep.
So we're
Oh,
perfect.
Wanna waddle away?
All right.
That's my turn.
Cool.
Got any traps?
Twiki.
Oh boy, do I.
Guys, this is terrible. I think it's terrible. But I'm not actually sure. Is it terrible?
No one responds.
Oh God, might actually be terrible. I'm gonna panic eat. He's gonna come over here and start pecking at the orc.
All right. You
That's
panic
fair.
eat once again. Thunder
Yep.
is
He's
currently
the heck.
blinded and suffocating.
Well, you know what he's gonna do? Beat himself in the face.
Stop hitting yourself.
He might not have hit
With
himself that time.
with a 10, unfortunately, he did not strike it.
He somehow missed
it
his own
Thunder
face
currently-
with the axe.
Wasn't Thunder currently grappling the?
Yes, but that does not grant him advantage.
That's a feat,
Yeah.
isn't it? I bet.
No.
And there's different things that do stuff like that, but not anything he has.
All right.
Yeah.
Oz, what would you like to do?
We'll try to grapple the dark mantle. Try.
All right. As you shall try. He got a 22.
Yep, that's it for my turn.
All right, Lila.
Oh, shoot.
Probably because he's on top of Thunder's head and it's just so high. With an 18, Lila, you do strike it, dealing 7 points of damage.
And she'll stand.
All right. The camera catches as the arrowhead is nearly at the point of Thunder's eye, like the scene from Star Trek Generations. All right. Here we are going to attempt to crush Thunder. With a 14, I failed to do so. Vale, what would you like to do?
Vale is going to try to repeat what he did last time. Let's see.
A
I
4.
was trying to do commands. Yeah.
That's going to miss, unfortunately, I believe.
he will disengage and make some joke about being too clingy.
Jacqueline.
This has never gone wrong in the history, however. I'm gonna throw a dagger at the Dark Mantle.
Okay.
Disadvantage.
A
A
13 pierces the Dark Mantle and kills it.
Yippee!
As it dies, it falls off of Thunder, releasing him.
No, Thunder still had it in his hand too.
Yep.
Thunder's just gonna squish it, let the paste of it crawl out from underneath it.
As it falls free, you can see that shredded orc guts have been spilled across the ground.
Hey, look, everyone's. Hey, this is. What's great, Matt?
Jacqueline,
cut out
your
too.
trap is no longer baited.
Oh no! I guess I'll take another. Was it? How much of the poundage was on the trap?
2?
2? Okay, so it's all gone.
Yep.
Sweet. That was an excellent plan, and nothing went wrong with it.
Probably still smells bad.
Just for my own curiosity, were or are Lila and Oz wearing the Dark Mantle hats I made very early on for them?
Oz is still wearing his for sure.
Sweet.
He is, but it's under her cowboy hat.
Okay. Just curious.
Wait, what? She's wearing 2 hats.
She's wearing two hats.
Walks into a bar, takes out the first hat, sits down.
Oh, it's like
What
a.
do you mean? She wanted to wear both hats.
It's like wearing a do-rag under your hat.
Yeah. Liza's getting waves.
I'm just imagining Oz with like a leather fleshy wizard hat on is incredible. So yeah, he loves it.
Yeah. Sweet.
Custom designs made by Jack.
Sweet. That's 3 more. That's 3 more hats.
So are we
If
gonna?
you guys survive with these hats all the way to the end of the adventure, I will get art of your characters with Dark Mantle hats on.
Yes!
Oh, if I survive to level 5 or so, I'm definitely getting some from Bubble Laser with some Dark Mantle wizard head thing going on.
How heavy is the what's it called? The Dark Mantles?
How heavy are they?
Yeah, I think I have
10
it as
pounds?
10 pounds a piece. Thunder. Thunder, can I borrow a bag? I'll make you a pocket. I'll make you more pockets if you like.
More pockets? I have big pockets on rear. And he slaps his butt.
Are there saddlebags on his butt, or is he just?
No
Just wearing
suppositories.
denim jeans.
Yeah, it's just there is indeed saddlebags.
Okay. I'm gonna. If Thunder has the room, I'm going to stow the Dark Mantles into Thunder's saddlebags.
I have zero idea exactly how much they can carry, so we'll just
Amazing.
say that because they're not very big,
Sounds good.
and Thunder can figure it out later.
Awesome. Love that plan.
Just track what we put in there.
I will write that down.
Vale's gonna investigate this room for a 16.
Okay, this entire room is difficult terrain. With the 16, as you are crawling around in the room here, you're going to find what did you guys find in here? You're going to find a series of bones that have been snapped and broken. They've been feeding Dark Mantles for a very long time. You will find a rusty dagger that, when you pick it up, breaks. There's a pouch of old tobacco. If you'd like to take that, it's worth 3 copper pieces.
Ooh. Is there any insignia on it?
The insignia on that would be a large claw. Looks orcish in origin.
Good.
Vale would leave it. Someone else wants it.
You're looking a little beat up there, Jack.
It has 3 ounces of tobacco in it if you want it.
Jack turns to you, face covered in bruises. I don't know what you mean.
You're looking kind of tasty. I'm not gonna lie. Do you need a little help?
If you don't mind, I certainly wouldn't turn anything down. I was about to drink a potion myself.
Twiggy will give you a potion as well.
Sweet. I'll drink 2. Amazing rules.
Look like mine.
Oh, you can have my Twiki treat, Jack.
I think we should probably save some of it for later. I think I'll be fine on this.
Is
Well, they
Thunder
might-
recovering any?
I already did it. He ate a Twiggy treat.
How much did he recover?
9. I already did it.
All right. Can you apply it to him or not?
Yeah, I did. If I do it through roll 20,
Through D&D
I can.
Beyond?
Yeah, I can. I can do it through roll 20. It's not D&D Beyond.
Understood. So he's currently at 35? Gotcha.
Correct. Yeah. Twiggy goes.
The thing about the Twiki treats is that they go bad after we sit down to rest. The potions last for pretty much ever. So I mean,
Probably should
like,
have had the Twiggy treats, but it's a little late now.
well, I mean, we'll probably still use them. I'm just telling people now in general, in case you forget or don't think about it, or you forget or you forget.
Good to know. But what if I forget?
That's why I'm here to remind you.
Okay, thank you.
Lila is gonna take that tobacco pouch.
Okay.
Do we want to look at this door or go back out?
It just looks like a door. I think it's fine. Sorry.
Look where that door goes. What's map say? Is there more like awful things in there?
The maps doesn't say anything about it. I assume it's either deeper food storage or it's something else.
Oh, I think I understand the map a little better now. To be fair.
That's a 8.
Do you want to take a look at
This
it?
door.
The door looks great.
With Jack's
Very
excellent
cool.
investigation, he will also take a look at the door.
Sure.
If I had a house, this would be my door.
We're so good at this.
Yeah, the door looks awesome.
What a door this is. Look at the craftsmanship.
Do we want to take this off the hinges and carry
We
this
sh-
back with us, or
It
Feel
is
like
a
a
very
password.
old door. It is made of stone, and it easily weighs 300 pounds.
Well, stone gets lighter as
Thunder?
it ages, so
You wasn't carrying that? You see me?
if we get logs, we can roll it out of the dungeon.
We could.
I was just kind of like walking behind you. He's like, it is a nice door. I mean, I could take it off its hinges without much effort, really. Just, I got my tools with me, so.
Where are we gonna
Oh,
find
these
logs to
potion
roll
bottles.
it?
These empty potion bottles could use as wheels if you want to roll it.
Oh,
You guys are going to go into the granite countertop business by taking stone doors out of Second of the Start Fallen. Understood.
That's what I'm
We're gonna
talking
flip this
about.
flip this whole thing.
Flip the whole
Oh,
dungeon.
We're just gonna
Dungeon flippers.
go to
should
Melanja
make-
Rock. We're gonna sell rocks.
I should make Jack like a Goliath so I could carry all this junk.
Dungeon Flippers, the newest show on freaking History TV for whatever reason.
History
It's just
channel.
gonna be about guilds from now on. There's no more fighting.
Unless anybody else wants to check the door, I'm gonna open it.
Okay.
Is anybody checking the door?
I'm already in action.
I mean,
just in case.
Vale has a passive of 15, so if there's anything that he would see.
Looks like a big stone door.
Yeah. Okay. That's all. He's not gonna check.
I would love to try and kick open the door.
Is it locked?
I don't know.
Doesn't look like it.
Do we want Thunder to come up?
Well, I wanna kick it. Is that an athletics check, Eric?
Sure.
Still come up here. It's
You fall on your ass.
I'll move for Thunder.
Jack is on his back like a turtle. Back's a little too big.
you can't get
Is
up.
he still connected? Hold on. Is he still connected to the trap?
No, he got free of it.
Absolutely. I got
Okay.
Oh, boo.
I was like, is
You
it
can
dead?
revive.
Is he dragging a dead mantle?
Watch Thunder just like dragging like 4 corpses attached to a trap behind him the entire time.
Oh, sorry, can I have my trap back?
Have your what?
Can I have my trap back?
It's stuck to my tail.
I will work to get it unstuck. It's my precious.
You ready for me to open the door?
I mean, I can try kicking it again if you like. Otherwise, go for
Thunder,
it.
open the door. I don't want to see him hurt himself again.
Yeah, because he took up 4, so he can't even attack him.
And just looks like my rocks.
All right.
Hello?
Jack's gonna step forward and just grab the javelin and just toss it in the room.
Okay. As
Ow,
the
that
damaged
was-
javelin goes into the room, nothing happens.
That was inside of me.
No, it's not. Good for you.
This has been sticking out of him. This
It's
entire
been
time.
thinking out of the entire time.
I did ask which peck it was so we could put it in the right spot.
Yeah,
I put some wet clothes on the internet to dry. I need those back.
there we go.
There we go. Sweet.
Then I'll take the dodge action
Sure.
and carefully walk in.
Cool.
We gotta move the javelin with him.
So
I don't know
Thunder
who
comes
chose
into the room. Lila comes into the room.
Dodge action, walk into the room.
Okay.
I'm gonna dodge. I'm gonna dodge.
We should all. Hey, you should all get in here. It's a very important move.
Yeah, what's in this room? Dale's gonna ask me outside.
Oh, you should come take a look at this. It's great.
There's nothing in here for now.
Oh, you guys can
Why should I go in? There's nothing in there.
I think we should all be in here.
I'm gonna make an investigation check. Just think.
I want to show you this great new spell I learned.
No, that's a 9. Do I see anything, Eric?
You do not, Lila.
Is this a
Just
great-
rocks.
Man,
I
these
like the
rocks-
place.
Jack's gonna look around too, but he's short, so maybe it'll be different.
What if Vale pops his head in with his passive? Oh, there you go. 19's better.
With a
Never mind.
19, you are going to find a torn bag under some of the rocks.
Sweet.
Do you want to open the bag?
Yeah.
Okay. Inside the bag, you'll find there are 16 gold pieces and an agate worth 55 gold.
Vicky, here's an eye for you. Toss him the agate.
God, he's going to eat it, isn't he? Twicky,
He should.
shiny
He
rock.
should.
Vicky didn't say anything, so I guess I get to keep it.
Twicky, didn't you eat the shiny rock? Are you muted?
Victory by AFK.
Victory by Afk.
Shadrach destroyed him.
Shadrach
16
destroyed him.
gold, 55 gold.
He disintegrated.
I was busy baby talking Hector. And you guys didn't need to hear that.
Gotcha.
Did Twicky eat an agate?
He's in the other room. He doesn't know an agate exists.
A shiny rock was thrown at you.
How big is the said rock?
About the size of your pinky nail.
Ooh.
It's worth 55 gold.
He doesn't
So
know
joke
that.
if I
He
was Vicky.
oh,
Yeah,
it sounds like a human fingernail.
Yes.
How wide? Like it's talking like
Half inch in diameter.
Talking like a
that's
thumb.
that's a little
That's
a
big.
little big for him.
Okay.
That's what I'm trying to
Look,
look at. 'cause,
guys,
like,
I have giant hands. When I say a pinky nail, it's like a half inch in diameter.
Yeah. I just want to look at the thickness and like you know what I mean, like the depth of it too, because
Right. It's too
he's
big.
not there.
Understood.
Yeah, it's a little too big. He's like, huh? Oh, if I grow anymore, I can eat this, and he puts it in his pocket.
Would he try to?
No, because like he doesn't really have a lot of like water to like try to get it down. You know,
Got
Would he at least lick it?
I mean, they don't really have tongues. They do have tongues, but they don't really work like that. I've never seen a chicken lick anything, so I'm gonna go with no.
Yeah, that's true.
I gotta be true to my chicken lore.
Vicky just opens his jaw and there's like a human tongue inside.
He has a regular human tongue. Ah! So he puts
This is how we are.
He'll put the
I was
agate
thinking-
in his
Oh,
pocket.
it's like the xenomorph tongue, where it's just like a smaller chicken inside.
Yeah.
Second beak comes out.
Is there any insignia or anything notable about the bag, or
It
is it
is
just like a
far
sack?
too torn to tell.
Sweet. I will stow it.
Yeah, it is essentially just rags.
Is there any walls that might be able to collapse around here?
The
Ooh,
walls here
collapsible
look pretty
walls?
solid.
What about if we fireball it? I think that won't be too solid then. Just Lilo, this is room.
Yeah, immediately.
A little early for that.
All right, we're good.
I mean, if you want to check for the walls to see if any of them are weak, we can use the battering ram against them. But that's only if you think there might be something here.
I think.
I was gonna run his hand along the walls,
Sure.
check to see if there's any foundational discrepancies.
Sure. Please roll that investigation check or stone cutting.
For stone cutting, would history work?
Sure.
History, history, history.
You do not detect any flaws in these walls other than what you naturally see. These walls are solid and contain no secret doors or secret passages.
Lies. Alright.
Right, where do you guys want to go next? Start from the top or?
Yeah, boy. Well, Thunder.
Real quick, just because I know my perception is shit, I'm gonna check the trap. Is it still there?
It is still there.
Okay. Which one were we checking next?
The top one.
The
What's
hell?
behind door number 1?
Vale, did you check the door?
Okay, he's got a 15.
Okay. You look at it. It looks like a jail cell door made of stone. There's a small
want the
slot
knob?
in it where you could deliver food through. It's only about the size of your fist.
Ooh. Jack wants to open that, if you think it's safe. Vale, do you think it's safe?
Yeah, Vale thinks it's just a jail door.
Okay. Could I fit the hunting trap through and keep it on the
No.
chain so I could pay like
There
pay
is
you?
no way.
All right.
Alright.
Thunder's gonna open the door.
Just have a string tied to your hunting trap. That way you can.
That was the
Inside
right
this
action.
room, you see a series of bones. Whatever had been in here is long dead.
Jack will dodge inside.
You see a pair of rusty manacles that could not possibly hold anything there.
Yeah, looks fair.
Is there any bags or anything in there?
I can take a look. Guess I'll take a look.
Yeah.
Drink.
Vale just
So good at that.
investigated with a 17.
Okay. You check the room. There's nothing of interest in this room.
Vale, if you check that side, I'll check this side.
Vale's like already walking out. So, okay.
Oz, how is your memory holding up? Is it doing better? Or still sort of the same?
My memory. I mean, I'm old. It's not
Well-
great, but
I wasn't saying it like that. I mean, you were having trouble with your spells.
oh, that's just because I mean, look at this, and he opens up his journal, like his old spell book, and he's like, I can't even read my old handwriting at this point.
See
Can you read that gibberish?
That says tapioca.
I cannot
No, it
read
doesn't
just-
say tapioca.
I
It
cannot
looks
read
like it
cursive,
says
I'm sorry.
tapioca.
The writing is smeared and jagged. It is not great handwriting.
And it's also in cursive, so it's hard.
Well,
For
Twiki knows
those of
sign
you who are
languages,
too
though.
young to have learned to write cursive,
I learned.
Wrote
It
these
was just
spells.
learned, it just didn't stick.
I wrote these spells into the spell book over 300 years ago, so it's gonna take some deciphering as we go.
Wow, I'm only 7.
How old is Layla? I'm only 21.
Are we ready to go to the next door?
I missed the opportunity to call Twiki a spring chicken.
so it looks like someone tried the second door there. It found that the second door is locked.
Does it have a peephole like the previous one?
It does have a small hole in there for food to go through.
Oh,
Jack
Yeah,
will use a dagger to poke it open.
You poke it
Try to take a
open?
look at it.
All right. As you poke it open, we are going to need to roll for initiative. As something attempts to grab your arm.
I poke with the dagger?
Yep. Tries to reach for the dagger and pull the whole thing in.
Erky dirk.
As a hand comes out to grab at your wrist. So, my initiative here, and I'm just...
I should have held the trap against the door when I did that, so I really grabbed the trap.
All right. So I'm not going to tell you what's in here. I'm just going to roll my initiative because you guys don't know what's in there. With a 19, awesome. And I do get my surprise round because you did not see this happening, Jack. So I'm going to try to roll my athletics check to hold your arm. You should be a 22 with your acrobatics or athletics to pull your arm free.
That'd be acrobatics of me. Haha, so bad at this.
All right. Jack's arm is pulled into the food slot all the way up to the shoulder.
Have enough food.
All right. Oz, what would you like to do? As Jack's arm is through the door.
I guess I'll move up and
You cannot see into the room.
yeah, I'll just give Jack the help action to try to break free.
Okay.
That's it for my turn.
Jack, you're going to feel a large pair of tusks wrap around your arm.
Did I get skipped in initiative?
Oh, I'm sorry, you did. Let's go back to you. I'm sorry. Go ahead. What would you like to do?
Then I would like to try and break free.
Okay, go ahead. Need you to beat a 16 with your athletics or acrobatics.
Okay.
You did not break free with your
14.
turn.
Darn.
All right. You are grappled here with your arm all the way up to the shoulder in this food hole. All right. Here we go. We're going to try to bite down upon you. Does a 16 pierce your arm, Jack?
It does.
All right. Here we go. 1d4 plus 4.
I get a tetanus.
You're going to suffer 6 piercing damage as teeth bury themselves into your arm.
Okay.
Fail, what would you
Sorry,
like to do?
I should knock on the door first. My bad, y'all.
Dale actually rolled his initiative late, so he should be lower on them.
Okay, I'm sorry. We'll correct that. Thunder, what would Thunder do?
Piggy, that's you.
Oh, that's me. I'm Thunder. Thunder is just gonna kick the door in.
Okay. You're going to try to
Gonna
kick
hump it.
in this door.
This one right here, yeah.
Thunder, that's my arm. No.
Jack's
Hold on.
arm is currently through the door. All right.
Which way does it open, in or out?
This
go
would
back.
open outwards towards you.
Oh, well,
I think you're kicking the door onto them if it works, so it's a good idea.
I like keep the kick in the door.
Okay.
You want athletics for that, or
It's a strength check. You actually have to break the door.
that's fine. We'll
It's an
roll.
attack
We'll roll
roll,
pierce.
basically, yeah.
Attack roll or strength roll?
You can do either one, but go ahead.
Well, attack roll is gonna be a little better than pure strength.
I'm sure the DC will adjust for an attack roll.
All right. So you will damage the door, dealing 7 slashing damage to the door. To the stone
Let go.
door.
We'll crush.
All
No
right.
crush, not with arm there.
Cool. After Thunder, we'll go to Twiki.
Nico, is that dinner on now? Jack, what do you feel?
Teeth. It's not fun.
There's tons of slobber. It's like someone has taken a bucket of wet jello that hasn't set and draped it over your arm.
Oh, so like they don't have teeth. Okay.
Oh no, they have teeth. They absolutely slashed and pierced you. But the amount of drool that is currently over your arm is disgusting.
Ricky, no one has drooled this much since you last made data, and it was good.
Oh, extra gun. Well, I don't want you to die again.
I appreciate that.
Or I'm not. I've got plenty of food. I don't need to eat you yet. So, I'll cast Sanctuary on Jack again.
Okay. Lila?
She's gonna try and yank Jack out.
Mm-hmm. Need you roll your athletics check, please?
Okay. Oh no.
You did not pull his arm free.
Damn it.
Whoever's in there, we have food.
And that's it.
All right. After Lila, we go to Vale.
So is the door actually locked, or is it like?
It is locked.
Okay. He's proficient at these tools. He's gonna try to unlock it.
Sure. Let's roll that sleight of hand check with your thieves tool. So you get your proficiency plus dex, which is just sleight of hand. Go ahead.
Okay.
15. You unlock the door.
Okay. So he unlocks the door. That'd be one action. Would swinging it open be another action?
You can attempt to do so. Right now, you're going to have to fight against the figure's athletics check because he's holding onto Jack's arm right now. That's through the center of the door.
I don't suppose I
Okay.
can assist with that at all, could I?
No, you cannot.
So I can.
Okay.
So can I attack it then? Since
You don't have a way to see in there yet. You'd have to open the door to do that. So unfortunately, no, you can't open it yet.
okay.
Yeah, someone's going to have to pull against it because I'm currently eating Jack's arm.
Okay. So I have to move back because I'm in thunder space.
Yes, sir.
But he's gonna try to intimidate it while he moves back. So
Sure.
he'll yell in and say, "We're coming for you." Let's see if I can intimidate it.
Okay. That's pretty scary. All right. After Vale scares him, Jack, it's your turn. Your arm is still through the door. The door is unlocked. What would you like to do?
Thank you, Oz, for your commentary. Jack is gonna try and pull out, I guess. Pull out of the door.
Okay. Need you to roll your athletics check. Need you to beat a 9.
Athletics, even worse. Hey!
You pull free of the door.
Is there just a chunk missing out of my arm?
There are significant bite marks that go the entire width of your forearm and up into your bicep.
Oh. Eating my armor.
There is a thick and like 1 inch thick clear goo that's dripping from your arm. It's saliva.
I'm gonna get rabies or something, I think. Alright.
All right. Anything else, Jack?
That was my action.
Yes, sir.
So I guess for my bonus action, I'm going to I'm gonna stuff a pepper in Oz's mouth to say kill it.
Excuse me?
I'm casting Dragon's Breath on you.
Oh. It's like, what are you doing to me?
All right. Any movement you like to do?
Yes, this way.
Cool. There's no opportunity tech. All right, Oz, what do you want to do?
Push open the door.
All right, so you move
Or
to
pull
the
open the
center.
door, rather.
Yeah, you move there and open the door. And inside you see Bragdor.
Oz is about to unleash the dragon's breath, and he's like, "Oh, it's Bragdor."
Oh, friends, you made me get in trouble. I not have food for 4 days. Sorry
Yeah,
for biting.
Thunder will grab this dead orc right here
Uh-huh.
and offer it to Bragdor to eat.
Bragdor's going to take a mouthful of shoulder.
Oz tries to make room for him to get out of the cell.
He's going to
Bragdor-
squeeze out. Ugh.
Bragdor's
Ugh.
okay.
Bragdor, thank you. This all your fault, though.
Jack will move behind Thunder.
What do we do?
Bragdor talk to little people. They not happy.
Who's they?
The orcs is Ogar not like. Bragdor tell you Ogar not like.
Where is Ogar?
Bragdor not know. Probably in big Ogar base.
Whole
And
base?
he points, and he's going to point in that direction.
Huh.
For that direction. Yeah.
Well, we're kind of slowly heading that way, to be fair. We found some crazy sand people things.
Scary door?
Well,
Oh,
I mean,
Bragdor, it's not scary anymore. You should go try it.
no, it's still scary. What are you talking about?
Darn it.
It's the scary comes back. Why would you do that to him? Dude.
Well, he's technically still intimidated. So
Yep. He's scared of you guys. Do you guys want to try to kill Bragdor?
Well, I did kind of just try and tell him to go open the scary door.
Oh,
could ask him.
as you open that door down there, the fourth door,
I didn't open that door.
someone opened the fourth door.
Well, I accidentally clicked on it.
Okay.
I was meant to.
If we're not actively opening that door, I'm not going to do it, but careful what we click on.
Are there dead orcs in this hallway?
There are no more dead orcs other than the one you guys just fed to Bragdor. You guys did leave one dead orc over here from today. What
Okay,
you
well, I was
intuit
going
is
to-
that the orcs that you guys killed last time got cleaned up and cannibalized.
Makes sense.
I was gonna say, Bragdor, a lot of your clan has been attacking us as we've explored here.
Not Bragdor clan. Bragdor not have clan. Bragdor just grunt.
Okay, well, I mean, we could be your clan if you would like.
Bragdor have clan? Ogar would not like that.
Ogar's on the losing side here, Bragdor. That's kind of my point.
Ogar not lose. Ogar great shaman.
He did it.
What?
What the hell was that? That was like the most chickeny thing you've done yet.
I said, "Meh."
Just make sure. Okay, clip that and make that an ad.
I don't know how to clip things.
I need to make that my ringtone.
Just put Twiki on it and just have that noise behind it. Well, okay, so maybe Ragdor could at least stay with us for a while. We still have doors to open, right?
Yeah, we've got 3 more in this hallway to open.
Maybe Ragdoor is pretty big and strong. Maybe he could help us.
Bragdor looks at you guys. Bragdor not feel like jailbreak. Ogar would not like that.
You want to go back into the cell?
Safer in there. Have food.
All right. I mean, you can do what you want, Bragdor, but I mean,
Bragdor's gonna go back
Maybe-
to the
maybe-
cell.
maybe we'll just bring you Ogar's head to convince you to join us.
You kill Ogar, Bragdor take team. And he's gonna shut the
Ogar's
door
just
on
nodding.
himself.
I was
Because-
kind of just like looks at everybody and does like the eyebrows raised, like I guess that's what he's doing.
Real quick,
realize,
how big
okay,
is Ogar?
so Ogar, like that guy, and points at Vale. The arm comes out of the food hole and points at Vale. So,
what
with
about
your
me?
Ogar's about your size. What Bragdor's doing is Bragdor's in trouble. Bragdor is willingly submitting himself to punishment so that Ogar doesn't get more mad. So, in his head, he needs to survive his punishment in order to not make Ogar more mad. Does that make sense?
Oh, 100%.
He's not actively aggressive to you guys, but he doesn't want to piss off Ogar.
Is anybody with Ogar at all times? Is the Rat King with him at all times, or?
Oh no, Ratman far away from Ogar. But orcs attend. Ogar liked that word, attend.
Yeah, I mean, I don't know. We could force him to go with us, but aside from that, if he wants to stay here, yeah, I don't know. We can force him to come. We can't force him to fight.
If I give you some tobacco, do you want to join us and fight with us?
Ogar, stay here. Sorry, Bragdor, stay here. Ogar, come from Bragdor.
Ragdoor.
Hey, Bragdor.
Does Bragdor know what's in these rooms?
He's going to stick his arm out, and he's going to point to this door. No neighbor. And then his arm points to this door. No neighbor. And then he points way down here twice so that you guys get the impression it's 2 doors down. Boss room. Jailer.
What about across that room? Do you know what's in there?
No. You not go in there. Bragdor put pitons in door. You guys now know whose pitons they were.
Gotcha.
Well, do you guys want to see what's in there since Bragdor
Yeah.
didn't want it out, or?
Yeah, why did he put the pitons in the door?
What was
Ogar
that?
told to.
Do you guys want to knock on the door?
I kind of want to knock on the door.
On which door?
This one down here.
Okay.
No door.
You want to knock on it?
I want to, but should I?
That's
I
up to
will
you.
knock on it. Dunk, 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 dunk.
Okay. You hear skittering from inside.
Oh, are there rats in there?
Skittering.
Okay, how about we just don't open this door? I think that's...
Are we talking skittering, a familiar rat skittering?
It does not sound like rats.
Familiar 8-legged skittering?
It,
knock once
let me go
more.
ahead and check. It is not 8-legged skittering.
Okay.
The skittering sounds like 4 legs.
I'm gonna knock one more time, see if it knocks back.
You hear 2 more sets of skittering in there, but each of these has 4 legs.
How many legs do dark mantles have?
None.
I believe it's 12, if I remember right.
Okay.
They
So we
don't
know it's not
skitter.
there.
Dark metals fly, correct?
Correct.
You guys want to just get this over with? Well,
If you want to, and I'll just say this a little hush so I don't. Hopefully, Bragdor doesn't hear us. If you want to, we could just walk by the door, and then as they try and get to Bragdor, we can kill it there. I can also set traps if you like. And if it skitters after us, then hopefully it steps in it.
I don't know. What do you think, Oz?
I mean, we got to open all these doors if we want to clear
It
it.
has to happen at some point.
All right.
The Bragdor said that the jailer was in this door here to the right. So,
He can wait.
do we want to trap that door in case the commotion makes it come out? He didn't come out before with the other commotion, but just in case. It's up to y'all.
Yeah, that's a good point, because that door is locked.
He said there's
Nothing-
nothing in this.
This door
one.
is not locked.
No-
This-
Yeah. Nothing is coming out of this though. So
Correct.
if we make noise going in here, nothing's going to come out, but the opposite might happen.
Damn it! I'm just awful at investigation check. All right.
Like we said before, though, there was what's a good word? No reaction to the food escaping, the dark metals, and all that chaos.
That's true. That's true. That's true.
So yeah, if you want to, just a precautionary measure, we can put something down and just fight in this hallway down here. Phalanx, I guess. Then Jack can just trap the door just on the off chance.
All right. So we want to do the locked door?
Yeah, that works for everybody else. Because correct me if I'm wrong, but a minute has not passed, so Oz should still have a couple rounds of fire breath.
No, you guys have talked for longer than a minute, for sure.
Right. One spell slot
Okay.
now.
It was a good idea, and if it had been something dangerous, more dangerous than Bragdor, it would have been very good.
Bragdor's just a giant teddy bear.
Kind of wish you could just
yeah.
blow him.
Kind.
You just don't stick your arm into random slots, guys.
I didn't. I stuck a knife.
Yes, into a room
Us-
where there's a hungry ogre.
Next to your arm. That's pretty
Trying to
awesome.
peek.
So is it that's locked, or do we need like Thunder to take out all the things that are blocking it?
I probably
You'd
have
have
to
to
take
take
a
the
fight.
pitons out.
Okay. So maybe, yeah, this might be a Thunder job.
I think Twiki's still in the restroom.
Okay.
Jared.
Twiki had an upset tummy.
No,
sorry.
to hear that tweet.
Alright,
What
it
about Thunder?
happens.
Alright.
Thunder hasn't eaten all the crazy things. Like, eating at work guys does weird things to you.
We just
are we-
see things.
Are we opening
We're
the
gonna-
door?
No, the Python door.
Oh, we're
Yeah,
opening that one.
we need the strength to get all this stuff out of it. Yeah.
So I guess we
And-
gotta roll athletics here, Eric,
Yes, sir.
and several of them. So we'll keep going on the line here. 13
Okay.
didn't do it.
No, keep going.
While Thunder's
9.
doing that, Jack is going to try as safely as possible to set a trap on the foot of the door.
Okay,
There we go.
cool.
He's just hitting it. Then he gets really frustrated and kicks one of them.
All right, they break free. Cool. You guys can unlock the door.
I went for a
Lila
one.
is going
Oh,
to
uh,
ready her action and shoot whatever's behind there.
Sure.
Okay, so now it's a locked door.
It is not a locked door anymore.
Okay.
All right. Thunder goes ready,
Yes.
and then the door vanished. Hold on, there it comes back. Opens it.
All right, as the door opens, prepared actions around fire off. So we need to go ahead and roll initiative as rust monsters are in the door.
Rust monsters!
Yeah.
I love these things. They're so cool.
What's your definition of cool, bud?
I mean, I think they're cool. I don't know if Jack has ever come across them, but I think they're cool.
I haven't fought a rust monster in a very long time.
I don't know what this is.
Out of
No,
character, of course. Y'all would have.
these were
Jack would have no
foreshadowed.
idea.
All right, so going down the prepared actions list, Jackalade, you set the trap. Thunder opened the door. Rust monster over here is going to. What's the range on this? I'm going to go ahead and just dash towards the door. All right, Twiki, your prepared action if you had one.
He was until the dead.
All right.
Come on, terrible whiz save. Come on, terrible whiz save. Come on, terrible whiz save.
Make that a 2, Eric. Come
so the
on.
wisdom saving throw results in a 21.
That's not terrible. That's not terrible, was it? That's not what I was hoping for. All right.
I mean, there was a 2 in there.
There was a 2 in there.
All right,
Wait a minute.
cool.
Do rust monsters go after just iron?
So, number 9 is going to do his dash up to here. Oz, what do you want to do?
I can see 2 rust monsters right here, so I'm going to try to do a double Toll the Dead.
All right, they both fail, I believe, with the 14, or does one succeed?
1 succeeds.
All right. And,
Alright, that was a D12. Let me roll a D8 instead.
yes, sir.
I don't think they've taken damage, but there you go.
Okay. Oz's prepared actions done. Lila, you shot your bow already, correct?
Yes, it would have been an 18 to hit, 11 piercing.
Excellent. Got it. Vale, did you have a prepared action?
He did not. No.
Okay. This monster here at the door. The rust monster is going to. We are going to use. It would not know about metal yet, so we're going to do a bite against Thunder. The bite will be a 21 to bite Thunder.
That bites Thunder.
All right, Thunder is going to suffer 8 piercing damage here. And I will just apply that there.
Really
The
need
muscles are made
I-
of
I need-
iron.
I need super shield of faith here for Thunder.
All right, Jackalade, your prepared action was done. This is the start of the round. What would you like to do?
Alright. It's hard to tell from the door icon, so I guess I'll take a step this way. Take a look. Oh shoot, they're gonna get my trap.
You know, that
Ja-
actually
real quick.
means you provoke an opportunity attack.
Oh, well, show you.
So we're going to go ahead
No.
and use that, which is going to be an antenna. Need you to make a dexterity saving
Like
throw,
elevate.
or I'm going to touch one of the metal objects on your person.
Not my traps, no!
All right.
No!
One of your traps. Are you wearing metal armor?
Silver? But that's not ferrous, right? I don't think that rusts.
Is it actually silver, or did you just say it's silver?
It looks silver.
It looks silver. Okay, it's very shiny, but it's steel. And so, Jack, your armor class, the armor it provides is reduced by 1.
That's rude.
All right. So reduce your armor class by 1 as the armor begins to rust. Is it technically?
The part of the class.
Okay, if it's technically, then that will go ahead and I have to hit something metal then. So if it's part of the class, then I have to hit your trap. So
Got it.
one of your
That's-
traps is destroyed instantly.
That makes me more sad.
Okay. Cool. You may continue your turn.
Okay. Jack will watch in absolute sadness as one of his traps falls into dust, into rust. I don't know if that's worth another spell slot, but I think I'm gonna do it. I'm gonna use Caustic Brew on them,
Okay.
and I'll use a sorcery point to have Thunder automatically succeed. So
Alright.
just a line going like this.
Cool.
So that,
So the two of them? Gotcha.
Mhm.
These are dexterity saving throws, right?
correct. Behold.
Right, 1 and 2. I got a 10 and a 20, so the one in the middle is going to be afflicted by Tasha's Caustic Brew.
Sweet.
Understood? Anything else, Jack?
Takes. Nope, that's it.
Okay. After Jack, we go to Thunder.
Thunder is going to chop. He's gonna axe at a question.
Okay.
I don't think he
What's
knows
he
anything
using?
about his Masterwork Battle Axe.
Okay.
I mean, he doesn't know anything about Rust Monsters.
Right.
To be fair, I don't actually know a whole lot about Rust Monsters.
That's fine. So
I thought it was only when they attack you.
the 19 will hit, dealing 7 damage to the Rust Monster. And I will use his reaction. Oh no, I already used my reaction to attack Jack. I cannot. So disregard.
Haha.
Ah, yay! I can only hoof fudge on a charge attack. But you know what I'll do? You know what I'll do, Eric?
What's that?
Bring on the jet ski.
All right.
And then we'll bring on.
Yeah, we've been missing him.
All right. So we
the
bring
heavy
on
one?
Thunder here.
Yeah, we're gonna bring lightning.
It's not happy lightning.
I need to get control of the lightning.
Yeah, these things are nasty.
I never actually got one.
All right. Never fought one.
They made it work.
Be glad.
No.
All right. When I saw that these belonged in this room, I was like, ugh. Need to emphasize, don't go in there. All right.
Yeah, but you know this group. They're gonna go everywhere they're not supposed to.
I understand.
Tookie's gonna roll like a coward.
Understood.
And that is Thunder's.
All right. It becomes the Rust Monster's turn. That is up here. And what's Thunder wearing right now? Chainmail? Awesome.
Yes, he's wearing chainmail.
All right. So we are going to perform a bite and use antenna twice. So
Oh, they get 3 attacks. Damn.
yeah, they get multi-attack. It's gross. I will go ahead and put that in chat for you guys here. So,
Steve,
copy
isn't it
and
the
paste.
antenna attack because Rust?
Right. So the bite on Thunder is going to be a 6 that will not pierce him, and then I'm going to make Thunder roll 2 dexterity saving throws as I try to rush his armor with antenna.
All right, come on, big money, Thunder, big money. No whammy, no whammy, no whammy, no whammy. Stop. Oh.
All right, that's just barely good enough. The second one
Hey,
is
barely
the
good
second Rust Monster antenna that strikes at you. You succeed on that. Thunder's
Nice.
chainmail armor does not rust. Wiki, it is your turn. What would you like to do?
It's days like today I wish I prepared a spiritual weapon instead of like augury that I have not used yet, or prayer of healing that we might need one day.
If you want, you
No.
can use augury now. I won't complain.
Yeah, I should have used augury before this. So you know what I'll do? I'll make him roll a wisdom saving throw, Eric.
Okay. So the wisdom saving throw for the Rust Monster will be a 9.
You know what that means, Eric?
What's that?
It's German for no.
It is German for no. And
That's
he
what
will
you-
suffer
that's what you-
8.
That's what you always say, so I had to, throw it back.
I haven't done it today.
You haven't done today, but no, I don't think anyone's rolled a 9 today.
And I have multiple times. But
You don't say it to yourself, though. You always throw it to other people, so I had to get my revenge.
understood. That is valid. All right. Anything else, Twiki?
No. I'm about to use my concentration, so that'll do me.
All right. Cool. Then we go to Rust Monster down here, who is also going to bite at Thunder. As the Rust Monster's jaws open up, Thunder's able to bash it away, and then the antenna reach up to try to gently caress his chainmail armor across the centaur's hide. Need 2 dexterity saving throws, please.
They're ignoring lightning.
Yeah, because he doesn't have anything metal on him.
Oh, okay, that's fair.
You want to use his inspiration?
He's gonna use his inspiration for that. I think he'd want to.
He would absolutely do that. All right, so Thunder uses inspiration.
Oh,
that works.
All right, that's a success. Awesome.
Second one here.
Yes, sir.
No.
You can use mine. You can
Okay,
use mine.
Lila's inspiration is going to be used.
Yeah.
All right, you succeed there. So both of the antenna are able to be dodged by Thunder. We go to Mr. Oz.
Let's take a step forward here.
Sure.
He taps his rings against his shield. A wave of silence washes through the hall. And he's going to double toll the dead, those rust monsters.
Okay. As you double toll the dead, the rust monsters, they both fail. And we're going to suffer.
Has the one above taken damage or no?
It has not.
Okay, let me roll a d8. And then also, I just remembered that there's a setting now in Beyond 20s for that. Oh, wait, I don't know if that's published yet, actually.
It
Nothing's
is.
published yet.
I think so. Is it not?
I don't think Dan's published it yet.
Okay.
I think he just coded it.
All right. Well, the top one suffers 7 on a d8, and the lower one suffers 6 on a d12.
Sometimes it be like that.
Indeed.
All right, that's it for my turn.
All right, Lilo. What would you like to do as an archer?
She's going to get this one,
Okay.
as she does. Oh, that's a no one. All right, well, I'm.
As you hit Vale in the back of the head with your bow, it throws your aim
Man, I'm
off.
so sorry. And she will use action surge, and hopefully she will not do that again.
Okay.
Game, come on. Oh, I don't think that.
All right. A 13 does strike it. Oh, no, it does not. It skips off of its carapace. They have an AC of 14.
Mm.
Damn it.
All right.
Sit there and wear my mask. It's fine.
Cool. Mr. Renovant.
Yeah, he'll kind of like dodge his head with that second arrow just to make sure.
I'm sorry.
And he will move here and attack this guy down here.
Okay.
If we can get him. It's an 11.
An 11,
Um,
unfortunately, does not hit. So that's, it manages to
He's
dodge away
going-
from that.
Yeah, he's going to save it for Thunder. I think he's going to disengage and say, "Great, Junkrats." And move here.
All right. As Roadhog's up here, we will go ahead and go to. Thank you for laughing at that. We are going to attempt to bite Thunder with a rust monster. As the bite is going to pierce Thunder for 4 damage.
It sure is.
Set 4 damage for him. We're then going to use 2 antenna against Thunder's chainmail armor.
Oh god. All right, guys.
I did need to roll my. How much caustic brew damage did I suffer at the start of my turn?
It was. Josh, that's a far way away. 6.
Understood. Forgot to take that. Okay. So the 2 antenna checks for Thunder as I attempt to rust his chainmail armor. 14 succeeds. He manages to slip away from the antenna. And the 20. He holds himself high and
Nice.
they do not manage to touch him. Jackalade.
Paradise. I don't want to lose anything else, so I'm gonna throw rocks at it.
Okay.
Yeah, the north one.
It pings off of it.
So good at this. I want to get further back.
Sure.
So,
Cool. After Jackalade, we go to Thunder.
All right, we're gonna do something a little fun here.
Sure.
Can I have access to lightning, please?
You should be able to, but I will grant that to you here in just a moment.
Yeah.
Yes, 1 second.
this is lightning is angry.
All set.
Okay, I gotta make sure I can go this way right. 5, 10, 15. Okay, I'm gonna move him up to here. If anyone wants to take a Hawk's opportunity. Actually, wait, I can't go through enemy movement. Dang it. Never mind. I'm not big enough for that.
Yeah.
To the door. Yeah.
All right.
There goes my evil plans. Okay.
Yeah.
I had plans. They were evil. Well, we're going to try to chop this guy.
Okay.
This is top hit.
Oh.
So you're going to critically strike the one that's already damaged, correct?
Yes.
All right. And that's going to be dealing 16 plus 1. So 17 damage. The rust monster dies.
Then I will action surge to disengage.
Okay.
And I'm going to move back a little bit here. Because I don't think I'm going to be able to keep rolling those deck saves.
All right.
Is there anything else with bonus action I can do here? Manifest deck. So, how much HP do I have? I will then use my second wind for bonus action.
Okay.
And I'll get back 8, and I'll heal myself 8 here.
Cool.
Plus 8. Alright, that is Thunder's turn.
All right. After Thunder, we go to the northern rust monster. It's going to come crawling out here. And who am I going to chase down? I have Jack, Vale, and Oz as opportunities to charge at.
Yes, thank you.
1d3. Number 1, Vale. We come up to you. Then we're going to bite at you, sir. An 11 does not strike you. And then I'm going to use 2 antenna upon you. 1 and 2. Need you to roll 2 dexterity saving throws. All right, you succeed on the first. And the second one, you succeed on both as you manage to dodge these antenna. Twiki.
I will. This one's would hit. This top one. I'll toll the dead that guy.
Okay. As you
Get
told the dead, the rust monster, its wisdom saving throw results in a 5. It has suffered damage.
It'll take 1. Yeah, look at that roll.
It necrotizes just slightly. 1 small crack appears upon its carapace. As the second rust monster is going to come crawling out, and we're going to go after 1d3. Who are we going to pick on? 1d3. Number 1, Vale.
Got some good smelling metal on you, boy.
We're going
These are
to
popping.
Yeah.
bite at you, Vale, with an 8. I failed to do that, and I need 2 dexterity saving throws as the rust monsters attempt to stroke you with their antenna.
For that scimitar.
I'll use my
You gonna
inspiration.
use the inspiration here?
Yeah. Not the
All right.
scimitar, the rapier.
Yeah. We would be doing the
Wow.
rapier or the daggers or something
They don't
else.
go after magic metal, do they?
They do not do. Does this rust monster?
I don't think so.
I think the original.
These
I don't know about this.
can hit magic metal. These are not 3.5 rust
Oh.
monsters.
Oh, I thought they could. Okay.
Yeah, they upped them up. one non-magical. I'm sorry, they are non-magical. So, they do not work on magic weapons or armor. I will just go ahead and put the entire text of what I'm using here for you guys so that you guys can see it. Because it's fun to be transparent, guys. There you go. So, that was the Rust Monster's turn. Oz, what would you like to do?
Well, that's cool about mending, actually. I didn't realize. I did not understand the mechanic.
Yeah, it's different from the 2014 rules too. That's interesting.
Yeah,
Oh,
this
nice.
is the
Oz has
upgraded
mending,
Rust
so-
Monster. I didn't like the 2014 one. We're using 2024 Monster with 2014 campaign, which is fun.
Gotcha.
I think Oz is fine with making himself a target here, so he's going to step up to these rust monsters and
Sure.
we'll toll the dead them.
All right, he steps up and tolls the dead. Awesome.
Yep.
So the wisdom saving throws are both fail. They've both suffered
We
damage.
love that.
I think has guy on the right suffered damage. He is not.
Oh,
Okay.
he's not. Okay, let me roll the d8.
All right. So first guy suffered 6. The second one suffered 5. As they have both now suffered damage.
Okay, slowly they are withering away. That's it for my turn.
Slowly, Miss Harper.
She will do what Oz is doing. She would also step up. She's going to shoot at this one.
Okay.
Please. Damn it! No!
The 10 hits the carapace and carams off near Vale.
You want my inspiration?
Uh,
You can have it.
No, I'm good. That's yours.
Yeah.
Thank you, though.
Okay.
We also, I think we want to save it for defensive mode against these guys.
Vale rid of it.
For the armor.
I think you guys have also had like half of the ones for the session already redeemed or more.
But knowing that
All
mending
right.
fixes it, it's not quite so scary as long as it doesn't,
As long as it doesn't destroy it, yeah.
Yeah, true.
That's
Destroying it would
hopefully-
suck, but
Hopefully Oz has mending.
I don't
Oz
think
does
like
have
so.
that?
many. He's a craftsman.
He does have it?
Yeah, definitely.
Okay.
But he only got 3 cantrips, so
Alright, so what are you doing, Vale?
He's got cleric and wizard cantrips, so he's got a ton.
Nice.
Vale's gonna attack the one in front of him.
Sure.
With his rapier. Oh, I went from
Oh
the
no!
best to the worst.
Your rapier presses up against it and then flexes. Unfortunately, you did not pierce it.
it twangs against your head.
Bang.
Yeah.
Alright.
He'll just cringe at these rust rats. But he's not going to disengage, seeing how Oz and Milo moved up, so he'll stay there.
Alright, Jackalade.
Alright. This one is dead, correct?
No.
Okay, I can't say it's health then. I'm gonna throw... Actually, it's in melee, so I guess I'll throw a rock at this one.
Okay. You will have disadvantage because this guy is next to you.
Ookie doke.
As the antenna get in the way, you manage to bludgeon it for 4 bludgeoning damage.
Sweet.
Okay. And because I've been struck by an attack roll, regardless of who it is, I get to use my antenna. So, 1d3. I'm going to use antenna on you, Vale. I need you to roll a dexterity saving throw, please.
Dex save is easy. Come on, Vale.
Vale's dexterity saving throw.
Oh
I'll
no.
give him my inspiration for
We're
that.
going to use Jack's inspiration here. Okay.
I'll roll that for 2 sessions.
No. I
All
rolled a
right.
2 and a 3.
Oh,
Here, take my inspiration one more time.
We're going to use Oz's inspiration. Okay.
Let's see if I get a 4. I almost rolled a 3 again. But
All
I got
right.
21.
You managed to dodge the antenna as its reaction. All right, Jack. Anything else you'd like to do?
nope, because I don't want to get antenna passed.
Okay. Cool. Thunder. Here's what I'm using here. Is this reflexive antenna as my reaction.
Nice.
It's gross. It's why the 2024 one is better than the original.
It's definitely cooler, but I like the fact that mending repairs it.
Yeah.
Like, I think they added a nice level of scare, but they give you that, like...
The
If you
ouch.
can get it taken care of before it gets too bad, you're not out a bunch of money.
Right. The problem is the mending's a 1 minute cast, so
You can't use it in battle. It's like you gotta finish the fight.
Yeah.
You know.
it's a good
I will say,
balance.
I think the originals are cuter.
I hate the originals. I think they're silly
Really?
looking. Thunder, what would you like to do?
Well,
Oh, you
Thunder,
can love them.
no,
I
man.
hate them. Like, I've got the art for them
The
here.
original Monster Manual.
These are just cute and cuddly. It would make a great plushie, which is completely counter
ones
to what
look-
I'm shooting for from D&D.
The ones look like giant fleas. Yeah, looks like a giant flea.
This looks so
Not
much
gonna lie.
better.
My Displacer Beast plushie is much cuter. But,
Understood. What's Thunder doing?
Throw a javelin.
Throwing a javelin. Okay.
Actually, what I will do, I can do this like 3 times a short rest. Hold on, double check. I can use the.
There's no space for him to get there.
I can walk and walk back. I can provoke. I go 5, 10, 15 to walk here,
Okay.
and then attack, and then walk back with lightning. I'll double check to make sure that's how it works.
Sure. You guys can be
Yeah.
wrong. That's fine.
So I'm gonna
oh yeah.
I'm gonna walk lightning right here.
Okay.
I'm gonna whack this guy using the my attack action that can originate from the Echo space,
Sure.
and I will attack with him. The chopping.
As you will strike it for 10 damage, it has already used its reaction. So I cannot target that Masterwork battle axe yet.
Well, I mean, technically it's the Echo doing it, so it almost like a fake.
The axe is still there for that attack.
Yeah, some of the stuff is weird how exactly it says.
I know.
Yeah, so I mean, it's whatever.
It doesn't matter at the moment, but we'll see what happens.
Magic axe.
Oh, okay, I can do that whenever I want, like that. I get to do
Correct.
the extra unleash. Okay, cool. I was saying this bit better. That'll be my turn.
All right. One of the monsters begins to take its turn, which is the one on the left here. We have 3 targets that have metal on them. 23. Oz. We're going to turn to you and we're going to bite at you. A 16 to bite you.
Pulls up the shield and blocks it.
As you hold up the shield, the antenna are going to attempt to caress your shield. Twice.
Uh-oh.
Ooh,
Reduce the bonus that the shield provides by 1.
Done.
All right. Wiki.
Twicky will told it at this guy.
Cool. The wisdom saving throw here against the rust monster is going to be a 10.
I'll deal 7.
Excellent. As this necrotic damage courses through it, it begins to shudder, and its friend then takes its turn to target one of the 4 people around. 1d4. Number 4, Jackalade.
Yay!
We're gonna
But I
fight
win.
at you with a 5, and then we're going to use 2 antenna against you.
Oh, that's a lot. So 5 misses. And
As I pull up your
still
character
I
sheet to
save.
see what I can try to corrode.
I got a lot.
All right. So
But I think I.
you succeed on both of them. All right. Oz, what would you like to do?
Double Tempest Prope. Told it in on both of these guys.
Yes, sir. They both suffered damage, and one of them succeeded. Good deal.
That's a good roll.
That is a very good roll. He has 7 hit points left.
That is it for my turn.
Understood. After Oz, we go to Lila.
Shoot it. This one.
Yes, sir. Yes, ma'am.
Hopefully,
Sorry.
I'll hit it. Oz, watch out. They'll get your hip replacement.
All right. You will hit it and kill it.
What?
That would be so horrible. The thing is, that could actually work on Saturday morning with Ayla Taylor. She is missing a leg,
Oh, I didn't know that.
and they have a
Get rid of it.
prosthesis. Yeah,
Get rid of it.
that would be mean. All right.
That'll be the end of my turn.
You've slain a rust monster. After Lila, we go to Vale.
Yeah. Hey, Vale's gonna attack this Rusterad over here. See if he can hit it.
With a 21, you strike it, and you do get your sneak attack on this one.
Okay.
All right, so you're going to pierce it for 17 damage, and it's going to use its reaction
nice.
to use a reflexive antenna against you. We're going to try to hit that rapier of yours.
Yeah.
Dexterity saving throw comes through as a 15. You managed to bring the rapier back away from the touch of the antenna. Jackalade, what would you like to do,
Yes.
sir?
All right. The thing about the rust monsters is metal, correct?
Negative.
Correct. Okay, cool. I would just like to shock and grasp the one around the corner then.
Understood? As you reach out to touch it, with a 14, you do manage to get contact and deal 8 lightning damage. It loses its reaction, which I already used.
Nice. I'll take a step back so Thunder can get in.
Understood? Thunder.
Thunder will. Guess it doesn't really matter, does it? Because it's all the same here. I will walk up. No, actually, I'm gonna sacrificial lightning. 5, 10. Attack this guy
Okay.
from lightning. Guess I don't want to get hit back. 12 misses. Aha!
It hits and clangs off of its hard shell.
And I will walk here to end my movement, so I can't stand on everyone.
Cool.
That'll be my turn.
All right. After Thunder, we go to the Rust Monster who has died, so we skip them. Twiki.
Cookie will toll the dead. Get
All right.
told.
The Wisdom saving throws a 13. I will suffer some necrotic damage to the tune of...
Hopefully good. 3!
Got it.
That's better than 0.
All right. Anything else, Twiki?
Nope, that's it.
All right. I have 3 targets I can attack. 1d3. Number 1 is going to be Vale. Vale, we're going to bite at you. As the Rust Monster's jaws open, you manage to step aside. The antenna attempt to stroke for something metal upon your body. What would you like to do with your dexterity saving throws? First one succeeds, and the second one?
Oh,
Hold that beautiful bean footage.
Mm-hmm. Hector's looks like the dog from those. All right. With a 18, you managed to dodge away from the Rust Monster's antennas. Oz, what would you like to do, sir?
Let's try to toll the dead on this guy. I'm just gonna, do something a little bit different this time.
With the 15, I resist your spell.
You would.
I would.
That's it for my turn.
All right, Lila, what do you want to do?
I guess I'm gonna shoot at it because that's what I do best. 19.
Striking it for 8 damage and allowing it to use a reaction now.
Okay.
Do you have anything that it would find interesting, or am I going to reach out for Oz's shield?
Let's take a look.
Pulling up
I
the character
have,
sheet here. What do we got
like,
here?
I have earrings. I have studded leather armor.
Oh, you have studded leather armor. That's awesome. Please roll your dexterity saving throw of a DC 11, or some of the studs will rust in your armor.
I don't
All
think
right.
you're allowed to bully me like this.
You're fine. Anything else, Lila?
That'll be it.
Yeah, it's only its reaction, so just the one.
Oh, just one. Okay.
All right. Vale, what would you like to do?
Vale's going to attack.
Okay. As you
All right,
strike
got
at it,
him.
that will hit. Dealing 22 damage and killing it. As your rapier thrusts deeply, you manage to find the heart and brain in one stroke. The rust monsters lie dead before you.
Noise.
Vale says, "Rust in peace."
That's a good one. Take your inspiration due to that one. Absolutely.
Oz shakes his head at that, and then he crouches down over his shield and starts chanting, "Esse totem, esse totem," as he's casting mending on it.
Okay. You guys got really lucky on that. The only thing was Oz's shield by 1.
Yes, we did.
Yeah.
Yeah.
Used all of our inspiration for it. So.
We rolled
We're just
really
that
good.
good. We're just that good, Eric.
Uh-huh.
Those
Yeah,
two
we did use all of
dragons.
our inspiration.
Those two dragons at once. We got it.
Tookie's gonna run over here and be like, "Hey guys, this could be some great seasoning for food later. Some help me look at that." What type of monster is this, Eric?
A rust monster, and I close their sheet. 1 second.
Monstrosity, I think.
Rust monsters
Beast.
are monstrosities. He's correct.
Okay.
We can
So
have
Eric-
one as a pet.
Some
Is there
mystery
other-
artist added some things to lightning. If you could attach those to lightning, please.
I will not. I appreciate the
Ah.
attempts, but it actually causes a lot of lag to have those pop in and out. Yeah, I appreciate the attempts, and I appreciate the artistic flourishes. I will leave them on there until next week for you guys. So whatever you want to draw on him is fine.
Where is that?
I don't
Problem with
really have
having-
time to get you guys into another room.
Yeah, the problem with having 8 million tabs open, because I usually have 8 million tabs open, is that to find where the one tab I'm looking for.
Yeah, I know that life. If
Wait.
Quickie needs Oz's help, he just needs like a minute, so he'll like hold up a finger.
Aha, I found it. I have
When
the
you
help that
do-
I have like 3 or 4 Chrome windows open that all have tons of tabs on them.
Go for it.
Okay, monstrosity is survival.
Okay.
I got
So-
that.
Does anyone have proficiency in survival?
No,
You got a 0 in that. Nope.
I got a +1.
No proficiency.
Maybe Thunder?
That's thunder.
Yeah, he does.
Yep,
Thunder does.
I do.
Yeah.
Oh,
Oh, Vale does.
survival.
Yeah, so I need intelligence. So basically, if you have proficiency in survival, you can roll an intelligence with proficiency bonus. So whatever your intelligence is, +2, plus a d20. So like, I don't know what your int is on Vale.
12.
So it'd be basically a +3. So d20 +3.
Okay. Got it.
Let's go ahead and roll that. So wow,
16.
I actually rolled.
Oh, nice.
19.
That did 19. Okay. I guess to show us up here. I've got
Vale
plus-
hated these things.
I got +4, so 1d20 +4. And I rolled that 20. So we have a 40
Holy.
for harvesting here. What's the CR on these, Eric? Probably 2, I'm guessing.
The rust monsters are CR 1/2.
Oh, okay. So really low. So let's see if they have anything tasty here. Just to have for some snack here. Can I get
There's fillets in there.
yeah. Can I get a heart, a bone, and 2 flesh, please?
Heart and flesh, yes. No bones because it's carapace.
Okay. Can I count carapace as bones? There's not a specific thing here. It says
Yeah, that's
bone.
fine. That's fine.
Yeah. Heart, 2 bone, or 1 bone.
Make
Sorry,
a
1 bone.
stock out of it.
It's like,
Yeah, bone broth, crab broth type thing. Absolutely.
yeah. That's fine.
Oh, crab rangoon.
Dude. Yeah. Rust Monster Rangoon? Hell yeah.
Yeah,
I got-
man.
I got a
Some
lot of
delicious
things.
dungeon here.
We gotta get some cream cheese, but you know we can make this via the technology.
Mm-hmm.
So just more having stuff to cook with here. I only have the basic level of recipes, which means we get what is it here? We have either steak, a bone broth, or a hearty stew because of heart. So that's what that's what the actual thing is. I always like to call it Twiki Surprise since it's more fun. Make you guys guess what the surprise is.
Is it ranch?
Twiki souffle.
It's sriracha. Yeah, that's all I'm doing here.
All right. Cool. Oz, your shield will magically be mended over the span of 60 seconds. The rust goes away and the shield becomes intact once again.
Yeah, I was just kind of like rubs his hand across, and he's like, "Yeah, there we go."
Why do you want to do that? I know how to see when it's dark. I'm not a big fan of the dark.
You have a nightlight.
I am the nightlight. What are you talking about?
Jack will look at
Okay.
the ground where his trap was and just mourn it silently in halfling.
As you notice that its rust has completely dissipated into the other rust that was sitting at the bottom of this door.
We have more
Rusty
rust than
here.
what we had first time. Everyone grab what you can.
There's easily 5 pounds of iron oxide here.
Oh boy! I don't think
That's what I was looking for.
I don't think rust is a single component in any spell. I
Nope.
think it is
Yeah.
useless.
But Oz, being the master crafter, might want that or something.
Oz, do you want to take the iron oxide for something?
Yes, he does.
Sure, yeah, absolutely.
All right, Oz, you can take 5 pounds of rust.
I'll offer a couple empty potion bottles to Oz if he wants to stuff it in then.
Sure, that's helpful. Thank you.
You're welcome. I'm not using it for anything else. And because my perception is crap, Eric, is the hunting trap still there?
It is still there.
Yippee! Touches it, goes off on his hand.
Oh, wait, is it so sad? Let me take a step inside.
All right. Cool. So as you guys manage to recover here, we don't have time to get you through another room tonight. So what we'll do is we will come back next week to further explore into this area and figure out what else lies down here within the Sanctum of the Starfallen as you guys continue to search for those missing adventurers. As always, guys, thank you so much for choosing me to be your GM. There's a ton of amazing ones out there, and I'm always thankful you choose me to be yours. Check out the Patreon over at patreon.com/GMEric. We announced a new thing on there today that'll be announced over on Discord and to the public tomorrow. So look for that over in Discord. We also have the YouTube channel where we have the podcasts, the GM tips every single day. Do hit the thumbs up on those when you watch them. It does help me out a ton. We also have at gmeric.com the gmeric hats and the dice. And the hats are amazing. They look like this. They're awesome hats with my logo on them. And these hats fit even me. So if you want a hat that fits even massive big heads like mine, go ahead and pick one of those up. It's a snapback. It's fully adjustable. Otherwise, guys, have a wonderful night. Please stay safe, and we'll catch you guys next week for the next episode of the Underwatch. And tomorrow night we'll be here for the Awesome Blossoms as they finish the next arc of the campaign where they are trying to find Glasswing, a missing agent from the House of Flowers.